Hello and welcome back to Ministry of Madness. Please be warned that this is an 18+ channel with adult content and views. No responsibility is held by the host for words or views of others. Please, viewer discretion advised and warning has been given. If you are a bit snowflakey or a complete melty cunt, then please just leave and save yourself from the fucking hurty words or views of panelists. Thank you.
Some people say that wearing a condom reduces sensitivity. Today I would like to put that to the test with the help of my two assistants.
Feel that? Feel that? How's that for sensitivity? How's that feel?
Gentlemen, this is not the scientific way to test the sensitivity of a condom.
Evening two people. On the backup channel, because my first channel's gone. You probably already know that. Never mind, can't be out. Been appealed. I'll just have to carry on from here. Evening, Prof. Yeah, I'll just have to go again. It's as simple as that. I've got a little base here to start from, so it's better than having to start from the beginning again, I suppose. Check I've got all my right avatars and settings. Bit gutted, all my content's gone, and it won't be back if my channel comes back. So, oh, that's the way it is, Libertarian. It's just the way it is. It's the way it is. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll show you. Let's have a look. Not that one. Here we are. We've reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel. No strikes, no warnings. What our policy says about why the channel's gone. Spam, scams, or commercially deceptive content are not allowed on YouTube. So I've appealed it, and if someone's complained about my channel, they'll have to tell me who it was. So no, I've never had a strike. I had an active warning, one warning, and it's just gone. The channel's completely gone. No strikes, no. Take this down, please, or any of that, which I've had in the past. But YouTube do constantly review my stuff because I've got some age restricted videos, which has been done by YouTube for language and stuff. So bit of a pain in the bum, I know, but what can you do? You just got to fucking carry on. No, it's not gonna deter me, push me away. You know what I mean? Afternoon, Bagman. Big up, AMG. Afternoon again, Zara. Yeah, I'll just be floating around on this channel now. I've changed. I haven't been uploading any fucking outdoor content to this one anyway, so I'll just have to keep the probably have to do another channel if I want to make videos, piss take videos and just keep the live streams on here. Email timer. Yeah, it is Bagman. Yeah, oh, it was. It's now ministry live streams for now until I well, I've appealed, so I've just got to wait to hear from YouTube. They'll either give me my channel back with no content on it, or they'll tell me just to fuck off. So, yeah. So either way, I'm gonna be doing lives on here for a bit anyway. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass, but nothing I can do about it apart from send an email appealing. Bit unexpected, to be honest. I was on that channel this morning. I was on Shady's this morning on my ministry account. Big up, Andrew. Oh, ministry channel's gone, Andrew. Ministry channel's gone. Severe or repeated violations. No warnings, no strikes. Just gone. I know, Prof. Severe or repeated violations, and also, let's have a look. Spams, scams, or commercially deceptive content are not allowed on YouTube. That's what they're telling me. I've been struck for. So it sounds like a targeted mass report, to be honest. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Snowy. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah. Yeah, it is, but what can I do? I open myself up for that shit when I make videos or some of the content in my live streams. I'm open for striking. That's the thing. See, my videos less so. People are more likely to be able to get me by reporting music on the live streams or something like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry about it or fuck all. Like I said, I'm lucky that I've got this to fall back on. Evening, Fuming. Evening, Glenda. No, not a week ban. My channel's gone completely, Andrew. Completely gone. Not a week ban. An absolute ban. After that?
Yeah, it's me. So come on, hit me with it. I heard you got skanked today, bro. What happened? What was the To be fair, I've been out today. Right? I was at a hospital appointment and whatnot, right? So I was in between like meetings and buses and bus wanker, great times. And no actually been able to be signed in on YouTube, so I couldn't ask. If you get what I mean? Aye.
Yeah.
I was on Sherry's asking, but Sherry doesn't remember nothing, even though I ken you were on, but I had to go into a meeting, so I didn't get to hear. So what happened? What happened, man?
Well, I was on this morning on my account. Went to sign in like about half hour later. I was sat outside fucking Greg's having a cuppa, watching Shady.
As you do.
And then about half hour later, I just tapped on the phone when I got back in the van to put it on, and it just wouldn't fucking come on. So I checked my email, and it said severe or repeated violations.
Off. Terms and
spam.
conditions.
We've reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of the community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube.
Well, my Joe Care and my Ghosty Joe account, right? They got the same shit, right? I never appealed. I never appealed nothing, right? I didn't see the point, right? Because you got to give details up when you appeal, right?
Yeah.
I've had emails because I've still got access to the email accounts that were set on these, YouTube's, Google's, right?
Yeah.
Still got access to them. Still get emails for them, right? Yeah. One device has every email address on it via email app, basically, right?
Yeah.
And I got emails telling me, oh, this and that killed you. Oh, we've rescinded that like a year later. So keep that email address, then throw it and see if you get the same thing coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I got done for spamming, and it was putting my own StreamYard link in the fucking chat. That's the only link that was given.
Yeah.
But that was part when I was targeted though, and that was the Ghosty Joe account, and I was told we're going to mass report you constantly. We all ken who did it. There was loads of them.
Yeah.
It was quite fun, really. It still took them ages to.
I'm not going to cry about it. You know what I mean?
It's no point.
I don't usually appeal my videos when they age restrict them or ask me to remove them. You know what I mean? I'll just let them carry on.
Do you think this is because? Do you think this is because like the online safety bill is about to rear its head again?
Maybe
you know what I mean? Because like it could just like a crackdown. Like I've heard folks saying it's a crackdown. They're going through everything. And the first times we ever heard of this type of thing, is it no Amanda and Chris? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they got told they were done, and when they asked about it, they wouldn't tell them nothing. They were just like, tough shit. Fuck you. That's what it is, and we can't point it out to you, kind of thing. And that's what I gathered for that. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, obviously, because you know what I mean. I've been away for a while. I didn't keep up to date with most things anymore. To be fair.
Big up, Dave. Yeah, it's it could be down to music. It could well be down to music. You know.
That would be repetitive violations.
Yep, could be. Could be.
Do you when you play music? Is it always like just YouTube shit, or do you play Spotify and stuff like that? Shoutcast.
I use YouTube Music.
Right. Okay, so it could be that then. It could be that the algorithm that like the Java and Audible Sound shit that Sony produced. It could be that they're now putting that on past videos that never had it before, and that's why it's now went flagged up. Everything that didn't have it before, say for the last year, right? Anything they're now putting it in the back catalogue, shall we call it, for easier stuff, right? And that's when multiple flagged you up when you wouldn't get flagged up for the last 2 years. Every one of them's fucking now flagged up. Like you've just got like 180 fucking copyright strikes. Yeah. You get what I mean? Like, the minute that algorithm went live.
Claims, but
I get it all the time. I've had copyright claims on my own mixes. My mix myself. I done my Fruity Loops.
Claims on copyright-free music as well, which is weird.
Yeah, which is nuts. But I tell you what, right? If that copyright-free music, if you've got it from YouTube, that's how you'll get the copyright claim, because the inaudible sound. If you get what I mean, right? Because they're saying no, this has been uploaded. That the copyright you're getting, right, with inaudible sound is basically they're saying no, that's been uploaded by this person, but we don't know if they've gave you permission to use it or not. Does that make sense? Aye, That's why if you use Spotify, Apple Music, stuff like that, you didn't get copyright claims there.
I haven't used any of them.
I know people that have been doing it for years, right? I also know people in the States that have been doing this shit for years. Spotify Music, playing the whole hang, requests all night. Right, 6-12 hours. They do get rid of their video afterwards, but that's because like they've got to grow in their house. So they kind of walk around there, stoned out their tits, showing everybody what they're doing and all that. You know what I mean? Aye, and they've never had any strikes. That's why I found it interesting with Chris and Amanda, because YouTube said we went through all your videos that you've disabled everybody from watching, right? And I'm like, wow, that's different. Because that's the only person I've ever heard that had that problem.
By appealing, I've given them permission to go through my videos that I've put private for them to analyze as well. But they do check everything I do.
Listen, they check your private shit whether you fucking get them or no. As soon as you make it private, it's scanned, because when you make it private, it changes the URL of the video. You see, if you've put a video link out, right, for your YouTube, right, your YouTube page for that video, right. When you make that video, like, there's two ways you can do it. You can either disable it, or you make it private, right? Is that right? When you disable it, the link stays the same. When you make it private, the link changes. Can the URL? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So they scan that shit regardless. When you change the link, they automatically scan it, put it into their backup server. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's why sometimes
they age restrict a lot of my short videos, not shorts. My like 3-minute videos, my piss take.
Yeah.
They don't like me. They really don't like me as it is.
Well, they don't like you.
Oh no, they don't like my content. They're forever warning me about my language and stuff.
Yeah. But then their main game used to be anyway that to get everybody monetized, but the way it works now with the terms and conditions, they monetize you whether you're monetized or no. They're like, you get what I mean? And even if you refuse to be monetized, like it used to be folk like Base Welshman and that, right? Yeah. Right. No, you're not monetizing me. Fuck off. YouTube would make no money on them. Yeah. The new terms and conditions that have been in for about a year and a bit now, yeah, right, state that whether you allow them to monetize you or not, they're monetizing you. Whether you're allowed to be monetized by their rules or not, they're monetizing you regardless. Even though the rules say you're not allowed to be monetized, right? They're still allowed to monetize you and make money off your back.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
I didn't look into monetization on the other one, but I know that they still take, even if you don't monetize, they still take money.
They're still doing it. They're still doing it.
And everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it used to be like if you're like Base Welshman and you were at the stage where you could request to be monetized, you passed all the criteria, and you told them, but you got to literally tell them, I don't want to be monetized. Because they would email you saying you could be monetized now. If you get what I mean, you reply back saying, no, I don't want to be monetized. You're not monetizing me. Yeah, they weren't allowed to monetize you and they weren't allowed to make money off you. You know what I mean? But that's all gone. Yeah. They monetize you day one, week one, even if you're not allowed to make money off you. You know.
All right, bro.
Evening, Jesus.
Yes, boy.
Oh, it's Jesus.
Oh, he's gamer again.
Ironically, I've changed this. I know.
Back to RA9 gamer.
So what's happening? I've just jumped on. I've just stirred.
Oh, my channel's gone. Repeated and severe violations, apparently.
The artists, some of your videos are mental, like.
Oh, no, not anymore. They're not. Gotten whatever happens, I've got no backup. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's 400 on videos.
It's mental, man. Like, they didn't give a fuck anymore, like, they're just like, fuck you. Fuck off. Your name's not on the list. You ain't getting in, you can't. You know what I mean?
You're full of shit. YouTube can't force you to be monetized.
No, I never said they could force you to be monetized. What I said was, even if you refuse to be monetized, YouTube still monetize you regardless now and make money off you whilst you make nothing. Yes.
They can put ads on your videos still, but you still have to apply to be monetized.
Yeah, I get that. But if you read the terms and conditions, the updated terms for about a year and a half ago, right? Yeah, right. If you read them, it states in there, like the way it used to be, gamer, right? If you refuse to be monetized when you got that email, right? If you says I don't want to be monetized, fuck you. They were still allowed to put ads in, but they weren't allowed to use different monetization, right? Which is what they utilize. It's not just ads that they're monetizing you with. It's also other click-throughs and all the rest of it, yeah? right? They can utilize the whole spectrum now, whether you're monetized or not, or whether you want to be monetized. And it does state that in their terms and conditions for about 18 months ago, to be fair. Aye. Yeah. That's why some people ask based. It doesn't make a difference anymore whether you want to be monetized or no. You'd be as well taking the cut that you're entitled to, because they're taking 100% now. They're not having a go at them. They're just saying, like, you know, they're getting 100% now. Aye, 100%. Like, say there's 5 avenues they can monetize you on, right? It used to be they would only be able to use the one or two ads on your live, or your video, right? They're now allowed to put more than the 1 or 2 in, and the other 4 avenues they're allowed to collect money that way, whether you agree or not, right? And that's why folk are like, you're just as well doing it now. Like, and you know me, like, I call a grifter link, and all the rest of it, yeah. But I do honestly believe that if you've got the ability to be monetized now, you are just as well doing it now, because they're making 100% for the 5 avenues now, rather than 100% for the one like it used to be. You'd be as well taking your cut out of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Otherwise, they get it all, and I'm no that kind of guy, but it's just how my mind works. I'm like, well, you're getting fuck all, and they're getting to utilize all 5 now, rather than just the one. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
just my opinion. That's what it is.
Me with that content on the channel. Never.
Oh, I'd never get monetized, man. Fuck off. Never ever. I was actually shocked last night. I got to go live.
It's not as clear cut as what you're mapping out. You're wrong, you know.
From what I've read in their terms and conditions 18 months ago, that is what I surmise through what I've read. Right? And I'm not that great at legalese, but I'm not too bad at it, gamer. Aye. You know what I mean?
It's just not like that, mate. You need to apply to be monetized. I've never had an email heard of anyone getting an email off YouTube saying, "Oh, we want you to be monetized." Blah blah blah. You might get an email saying you've met all the criteria.
Yeah, that's what I just said to you. You got an email saying you've hit the criteria. At which point you can turn around and say, "I don't want to be monetized." And it used to be at that point they were only allowed to use one off, like, just for argument's sake, right? I'm not saying there's 5 avenues they can use. I'm just giving you a number, right, for like conversation wise. Yeah. If there's 5 ways that they make money off you renew when you're monetized, right? It used to be when you had hit the criteria and decided, no, I don't want to be, they were only allowed to utilize the one way, which is putting ads in, for example, right? Yeah, right? They were allowed to put in a small amount of ads, so the monetization value they would get off you was very, very small, yeah? They changed those rules 18 months ago so that even if you there's a criteria, you can do it, and you say no, they're now allowed to utilize all 5 avenues, yeah, whether you like it or not. That's what I said.
You didn't say no. Listen, you didn't respond to that email off them. What you did, you just either apply, have it or not. It's like you're not saying no. You just choose.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, but you can respond to any email you want with what you want to say, can't you? You can contact them and say, no, I don't want that, and I don't want you to be able to do that. And you've always been able to do that, and that's what people like Welshie and that did. They were like, no, I'm not wanting monetized. It's not happening, right? That's a fact. Loads of people did it. They all used to tell you blatantly, nah, I ain't got a grifter link, and this is the reason why. This is the way I see it, right? Yeah, and that was a standard practice a few years back. It's not as standard anymore because of how it's set up. For right or wrong, it's nobody who make the rules anymore. It's the tubes. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're going to make the money off the 5 avenues, whether you email back or no, or even it used to be if you emailed back saying no, right? They would only be able to use the one, right? Yeah. But regardless, now they make up for all 5. Like, you know, like what I'm saying is no different from what you're saying, Gamer. To be fair,
just trying to put memberships on and doing a private live stream a week for like a £1 a month membership.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be giving YouTube 70% of that.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, right? If you think about it, right? If it's a private membership club, right? Yeah, would that allow you to be more vulgar vocabulary, shall we say, kind of like sweary words and that kind of stuff?
Well, I would presume so, because it's not going to get reported, is it? But
this is my point. Like, no, just like my point is, right? working man's clubs that were private clubs, yeah, back in the day, the police weren't allowed to come in, were they? Even if they saw somebody running, they still got to fuck off, right? Chemical miners pubs and stuff like that. And these were the kind of places where you got probably the most dark humour comedy acts going. You know what I mean? Aye? Yeah? Right? Your Jimmy Tarbucks and all the rest of it, they were doing their kind of circuit. And it was acceptable because it was a private members club. It was a chemical miners club. It was you had to be signed in by somebody kind of routine. You get what I mean, right? So if you had the similar setup on YouTube, right? I'm just asking, hypothetically, do you think that would mean that you'd be able to swear more, for example, speak more freely, for example?
I would have thought so, but then again, you don't know.
I've never looked into it. I've never looked into it. You get what I mean?
You know?
Yeah. I've never looked into it, and I know that when the online safety bill comes in, any website's fucking covered by it, including if I did what Grim Reaper does, I'm still going to be fucking told you're not allowed to do that anymore and get wiped out. I mean, there'll be ways around it whether you like it or not, but these are all like labour intensive, if that makes sense. And URLs constantly change, and then you still lose your foothold, because you're constantly having to change the URLs because they constantly get scalped. You can only redirect so many times, and then it becomes a bit of a fucking higgledy-piggledy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Boring stuff.
I get where you're coming from, because YouTube, as soon as you, pass your watch out and everything, they bombard you with apply to monetize.
Pretty much,
all the time.
But then I remember watching when they were talking about what's that new one, TikTok, and there was American senator guys like talking to the TikTok exec. He's like, when are you going to start paying us for our data? Yeah, that TikTok's making the money on. Yeah, and this is what I've said for the last year and a half. We should get 30% of everything our metadata do for our mobile phones and all sorts, because it's collected regardless. Aye. But it's funny how they're only asking the Chinese companies if they're going to pay us and no ours.
Yep.
You get what I mean?
Yep. But, TikTok is just
I've never been on it.
Harvesting fucking...
It's no different. Listen, it was admitted in America during the same Inquisition, that TikTok collects no more or no less data than Facebook, Twitter, and Alphabet. And Alphabet's the parent company of Google, so that's everything Google owns. That's your phone, everything. Google Photos, the whole shebang, man. They didn't collect any more data than Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Google, Alphabet.
They shut my Google account down for Ministry of Madness as well.
No, your email address will still work.
Yeah, the email address working, but they wouldn't let me into my Google account. And I had
they won't let you back in.
Put the appeal into YouTube. They let me back in to sign into the Google account.
Yep. They will let you back in, but to be fair, that's part. 2 seconds, that's a joke. That's part of the system to get more data out you. Because when you appeal, you got to give them more information. Yeah. If you'd left it 72 hours, you would have been able to log back into your Google account.
Yeah, well, because I sent an appeal, they let me log back in. They sent me an email saying tried to log in, and
it's just really your YouTube being able to comment page account you get kicked for, really.
Yeah.
Like I can still log in to YouTube on my other account, my Ghosty Joe account, but I can't chat. I will never be able to chat. I can still log into Google's main page and all that. I have to do every now and again because some cunt keeps trying to steal that email address, believe it or not. Like it's honestly like clockwork, man. It's like fucking goes, well, I have to go and utilise a wee bit of this and a wee bit of that. Okay, 2 days later I get it back, right? And then like they notice like a week and a half later they take it back again. I've been doing it for like the last 6 months. It's quite funny, really, to be fair. It gets boring, but it's very predictable. I literally wake up and go, it's going to be gone this morning. Yep, it's gone. I'd sit and laugh my cunt off and then start the same process again to get it back. Yeah.
They shadow banned me for a fortnight and I didn't have a clue what was going on because I knew fuck all about it, so I had to look it up.
Well, I'll tell you what, right? I went live last night and I haven't been live for ages, right? Yeah. And the only reason I went live is because I was live yesterday whilst playing Mortal Kombat on my PS5 and it never showed up. It's still not showed up on my lives. It's still not showed up. But that's why I went live last night. I finished playing. I still played for fucking about an hour and a half, obviously.
Joe, sometimes it takes a while to show up on your YouTube, but it will show up eventually.
An hour and a half gamer I was playing it for. An hour and a half I played it for, about an hour and 45.
No, I've done lives. I've done PlayStation lives, and sometimes it took up a day for them to show up.
Cool. Every other one has been all right, to be fair. That's why I went live last night, because I was like, well, I'll test it with the StreamYard, see if I am getting shadow banned. But it might just be what the title was, because I think I called it Kill Counts again, because it was Mortal Kombat. So it might be because I put Kill Counts. You know what I mean? But the first one, Kill Cunts, yeah, right, spelt the same way, it's up. So I put Kill Cunts again, like a week later, and that didn't make it through. So maybe it's again. It must be the again. They're like, nah, we're not watching that again. Well, like I say, fuck, I don't know. Like, that's why I went live last night, only for a couple of hours, just to see if it would be the same. If you get what I mean, I didn't actually have a topic when I went live. I thought, to be fair, I actually said, I was like, some country come up and talk about some shit. I ain't got a fucking clue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always go live without a topic and just fucking wing it.
Some of the best nights I've ever had has been, like, even in real life, not just YouTube. No plan. Like, what's the saying? The best laid plans never come to fruition. Is that the saying? Do you get what I mean? There's always Murphy's Law in it. Can go wrong, will go wrong. You get what I mean? So it's hard to keep it on track. So, but that's life, though, isn't it? Yeah. You get the best times when you don't plan it, man. When you plan it, you get stressed trying to stick to the plan.
I do. I get fucking
stressed as fuck. I do.
I'm weird. I don't like being late for anything. I'd
rather
be 20 minutes early. You know what I mean? For a doctor's appointment or anything.
I was 45 the day for mine. 45. I just sat there eating sandwiches and coffee. So to be fair, I got spent about 15 quid on the cafe being a fat bastard. They were all looking at me like, is he going back up again? I was like, I'm a bit of a skinny guy, yeah. Get what I mean? Not really that fat. I didn't put weight on. You know, I've got hollow legs. But I just sat in it for 45 minutes in the WRVS. It was fucking extortionate, but you know, that's my charity work for the day, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. All I'm doing is eating at the minute. That's all I'm doing.
Is that because you're not drinking as much, Gamer? I'm asking from experience.
I don't know. I'm not drinking that cider anymore.
What was the cider you were drinking? Was that the Frosty Jack shit?
Aye.
That's like, there's no apples in that, Gamer, bro. None.
I know.
None. It's just chemical, bro. That shit kill you inside out, mate.
No.
No good for you, that shit.
I'm not drinking it. I'm not drinking anymore.
You never thought about, like, because you obviously drink for a reason, right? Yeah. Whether it be escapism or whatever, I don't care, right? Yeah. But you ever thought about drinking, like, not excessively, and all the things like real ales, for example? Yeah. You get what I mean by that? Because even like even beers, yeah, like Tennent's and stuff like that, yeah, they didn't really give you full ingredients anymore, do they? Because a lot of it is chemically and alcohol, yeah, right?
I'm fine with me drinking that in a minute, mate. Honestly, I'm fine.
No, it's all good. I was only asking you because, like, I'll still have a drink, but I'll no drink certain drinks anymore.
Always, I just didn't want to turn the whole chatting the game as drinking problem.
I wasn't actually calling out about that, but I was just asking you a simple question for a link-minded individual. But it's all good. I get where you're coming from. It'll get used against you. You know what I mean? Fair comment. I wasn't trying to do that, if you get what I mean. But that's what it is.
I can concur that Thatcher's as a brand, and I think Strongbow come under that umbrella. You actually use real apples.
Yeah, they do. But they also use sulfates.
Rabbits in their orchards up by Hereford.
Yeah, but they also use sulfates, for example, which is also found in drinks like fortified wines and their dark fruits, I think.
Yeah.
Is it dark fruits? I think they use the sulfates in. It's still a nice. Myself, I'd probably prefer Copperberg, really, to be fair, because it's probably more pure. If you get what I mean? Because sulfates aren't that good for you, really, to be fair. They can kind of hype you up a bit, if you get what I mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then I remember snake bites were illegal in England.
Disgusting. They're not edible. They're not sweet cider apples.
Aye, like crab apples, basically.
Yeah. Oh, they are. They're furry, horrible tasting.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Then
they're
fucking
designed
6
for
million tons of sugar in it.
but all alcohol's got tons of
all I
sugar.
heard that was
Yeah.
crab.
Yeah.
You're just making us hungry again.
Well, kebab's good, to be fair. I was in Asda. I went to Asda on the way home, so I grabbed a couple of Asda stuffed pizzas.
Nice.
That'll be what I'm munching. Yeah, man. Hey, by the way, I was going to get a deal, Ken. 2 pizzas for £6. You get a bottle of fucking juice and one of your fucking Sky things or a View thing, aye. So I picked up the 2 stuffed crusts, and the guy goes, you can't get them on that deal. I'm like, oh, okay then. Fuck it then. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Fucking arsehole. Fucking prick. I mean, what fuck's it got to do with you, you fucking cunt? You fucking tell me to tell. I was going to self-service. What the fucking difference? Give me that fucking thing, you fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? So I never got the juice, to be fair.
Yeah,
fucking arsehole, eh?
I do like their pizzas. I do like Asda pizzas.
They cook them now, bro. They cook them in there now, man. You get them cooked for 50p.
Oh, we can't. We get them fucking up, sliced at extortionate prices in the cafe.
Nah. I Asda Grangemouth where I was a day, right? I was on my way home. You know what I mean? I jumped on one bus that wouldn't have got me home. I knew it would get me there, so I thought, fuck it, jump off it. You know what I mean? I can pay 50p, right, at their pizza bit, right? Yeah, and they'll cook it for me, man. Cook it for me there and then.
That's a bargain. It's a bargain.
That's a bargain when you think about how much it actually costs you to fucking stick it in the oven and cook it in your house.
Am I asking to prepare the whole thing for you, and then you can put whatever toppings they want on for you, and like you can tell them whatever toppings you want to do, but they'll not cook it for you. They'll
do that. They'll do that here too. You can make your own and all that shit too, but they'll actually cook it in store for an extra 50p. And then shit you up.
I've never heard that before. Like, not in my house.
Well, listen, we are Scotland, and we don't fuck about. You know, honest. You can check it out. 100%. I promise you, it's legit. It'll come down to use. It probably will come down to use later. You know what I mean? Because like folk are using it up here. Because if you think about it, right, you buy your pizza, right? Yeah, for 50, you can go in there and buy yourself 3 or 4 pizzas, right? And normally got deals on, don't they? Right? Yeah, and they normally last like 2-3 days in your fridge, and you can freeze them or whatever, right? Yeah, but it'll cost you more than 50p to heat one of the pizzas up at your house now. Get what I mean? To cook it. Yep. It's going to cost you more than 50p on the gas bill and more than 50p on the electric bill. You know what I mean? So
they're slapping up little laundrettes outside supermarkets and in garages everywhere.
Yeah.
And people are using them. They're constantly in use because it is cheaper than doing it. You know, they're 8 kilo loads and I think like £4.
Mm-hmm.
The detergent's included.
Yeah.
And it's an 8 kilo dry as well.
To be fair, any laundrette I use, I give them the detergent. I'm like, use this shit, man. Don't use yours, you cheap bastards.
Oh, I know. That's what I'd be a bit thingy about because I get fucking itchy off some.
There's certain stuff I can't use. That's why I give them. I literally, I've got like a wee, because it's normally only like my duvets and shit. I've only got a 7 kilogram drum. I need a 9 if you want to do a king size duvet. You get what I mean? Aye, probably more. So I'll stick it in there and I'll give them my shit. I even give them like fucking Unstoppables and that. Eh? Like you better fucking. I'll ken if you've no used that. I'll smell it, you fucking bastard, and you'll just have to redo it. You know what I mean? I'm shocking. Like you all think I'm bad online. You should see me in real. In fact, you actually did when I went to Tesco's that day to get whiskey. Like I am just as bad in real life as what I am online. To be fair. That is, hey? You know what I mean? Telling folk like you're a bit ugly cunt.
I do randomly shout stuff when I'm out with my missus, but she doesn't get embarrassed by it anymore.
I'm fucking the world's worst. Like I'm just randomly just come at me shit, eh? Folk are like, fuck you. I'm like, what? The fuck you talking about, you cunt? Fuck, and I'm like, oh shit, did I say that out loud? Whoops. Didn't mean to call you a fat ugly bastard, to be fair. Sorry. But yeah. Sorry, but no sorry. Whoops. Don't worry about it. It's only going to get worse if you keep kicking off. So what have you been up to today, gamer? I was away getting an ECG. What are you up to?
What's an ECG?
It's like check to like a heart trace. Make sure you've got a heart in that. Make sure it's working right.
Oh.
I did get told I have a heart, but they did say it's like a swinging brick. Yeah, you know, but it is there. You know, just total.
Did they say that you've turned into a pig all of a sudden as well? Because I can hear us.
No. That's me hogging the airwaves, isn't it?
So have you been out with Anakin Day Gamer?
This morning.
I've got to be honest, it's a spanking day. It's been overcast, but guys, it's been warm here today. Really nice.
That's the reason I've signed up with Jim and I to save on like fucking field bills. It's that I not can like use a shower down there every day. It's like the shower costs a fortune, you know what I mean?
No, showers cost about 45 quid a year. Maybe 90 tops, depending on how many folk you've got in your house.
What, an electric shower?
Aye, they're very cheap. As long as, like, see if you were to, like, go out, like, if you jumped in your shower, right, yeah? Right, jumped in it, run about in circles, got yourself wet, right, stepped at it, lathered yourself up and just rinsed yourself, you'd be washed in, like, 15, 20 seconds, right? Even if you on average spend 5 minutes in the shower, right, yeah, that will cost approximately, yeah, probably about 65, 75 quid. To be fair, just as a shower. Aye. If you actually utilise the shower how you can do it, like I said at the start, like that, turn it on, let yourself wet, lather yourself up, rinse yourself off, 1 minute. Aye, it'll be even much less than that.
I think it's cheaper going down the gym. To be honest with
you, it's more beneficial for you anyway, because you can go to the gym, you can have a sauna.
And when I turn the show on, I check out which is costing on it. It's over £1, so you're full of shit. And that's per hour. Obviously, I'm not running it for an hour.
Of course.
If I run it for an hour, it's £1 an hour.
Yeah. So how long do you run it for?
Well, I don't know, obviously,
on average, 10, 15 minutes.
I will get a show in 5 minutes, mate.
Right, well, check this out, right? If you run it for 25 minutes, it'd be 25p. So that 5 minutes, like you say, is 5p. And that's my point. Aye. You just proved my point, gamer, by saying if I run it for an hour, it'll cost me £1. Right? Yeah. Right? So simple math, like I say. 15 minutes, 25p. Yeah.
But everyone leaves it on for a bit to let the room warm up and that, because I hate it when the room's freezing when I step out. So you know what I mean? I
get it. I'm just saying that showers are actually really cheap to run.
But now I didn't have to turn that on at all because I'd just gone down the gym and do it there.
Much you get your gym membership like how much that skin you a year or a month?
22 quid a month.
22 quid a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as you're going to the gym and you're actually doing weights and using showers and swimming,
I've signed up for it.
That'll be good for you. It'll be good. Well, I hope you utilise it, because I still think the shower's the cheapest option. To be fair, it's 22 quid a year.
If you're going to pay that, make sure you
utilise everything else.
Yeah.
Aye. Didn't he just go in there for a shower and shit, right? Because that's really expensive. Like 22 quid a month is 10 months, 220 quid, plus another 44, 264 quid approximately, right? That's what you're spending to have a shower, rather than 45 to 60, 70 quid. You need to use everything else to benefit you, to be fair. There'll be loads of shit you can use, though, I'm assuming.
No, they've got a swimming pool and a sauna, that's it.
Mm-hmm. You know, got weights and shit, no?
Well, obviously the weights is in the gym.
Aye. Was that included in your 22 quid?
Yes.
That's all right then.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right, isn't it? To be fair. Forget the shower shit. Use the weights. Use the weights to justify having the shower. It might work out quite well.
Yeah. Like I'm still doing my arm chin before you go down, really. My wrist is still a bit iffy. But I'm all ready to go down. I can go down tomorrow if I want to.
Yeah, well, don't pull any weights. Just do some legs or get on the cycling machine or get in the sauna.
I've been training on my legs for weeks.
Well,
Not
just
weak,
just go
like,
swimming.
no,
I heard swimming uses every muscle group in your body. That's what I heard a long time ago, to be fair.
But no, I'll just be doing light weights. I'll be working on my strength, now heavy. I'll not be working on my body mass lifting heavy weights. I'll just be working on my strength. So I'll be doing lighter weights with more reps and more sets. And then I'll just
Like 21s and shit.
once I've built up my strength again, that's when I'll start lifting heavier weights and I'll start building up my body mass again.
What you laughing at?
Vincent's comment.
Yeah, fuck you, Vincent. Well, it ain't going to be the shoe show, is it?
Well, he's always got a point there. Vincent would just stuck in my head. I do need to start drinking more milk as well. And then my teeth will go whiter because I didn't drink any milk at all. That's why I like calcium. That's why my teeth gone like they're not get yellow because I did push them every day, but they're just darker. I just need to drink more milk. No, I didn't mind. I didn't mind criticism like that because I take it the way I want to take it. It's constructive to me.
No way.
What's the no way? You're making me go
They've
into
given
the
me
chat.
the fucking channel back.
Boom, boom, boom. What did I tell
And
you?
all the content.
What did I tell you? Like, dude, if you didn't appeal it, within a year you get your shit back 9 times out of 10 because they go through it themselves. They have to go through it, yeah? Right?
Shady,
yeah.
why do you not shut this live down and load up another one on your other channel?
What does it make a difference? Why would he? If I was you, ministry, I would leave it.
Shut up,
yeah?
Joe, 4 minutes. Shut up, Joe.
Shut the fuck up and let me finish. Shut up and let me finish, right? And then you can say what you want. No, let me finish. Look, shut the fuck up. Listen, you're no Jesus today. I'd leave it for a couple of days and go through your shit, yeah, and read the emails they've gave you. Ask them questions like, listen, what was it that seemingly triggered you, right, yeah? And what was the conclusion? Get them to explain to you, right, before you go back in. Right? Yeah? Does that make sense? What I'm saying? So that way you can change things if you want to, yeah? Manipulate it a bit better. You get what I'm saying? But in order to change things, it would be nice, yeah, to know what you're changing and what for. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, now you press them to find out how this happened, yeah, right? And what it was that they had to go check. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Aye. And if you get hit with a brick wall, it's because you were targeted. Right?
All right.
How's
it going, guys?
Yes.
How's it
Here
going?
we go.
What do you mean, here we go? I come up to say sorry to hear about your channel, but
no, he's got a bug. He's just got a bug.
Yeah, I just heard. Congratulations, mate.
Yeah, it's back. Cheers for letting me know, Andrew.
Nice one. Congratulations.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get rid of a load of stuff that's got copyright claims on. But I'm sure they will have emailed me as well. So, or hopefully they would have emailed me to let me know why. So,
all right, Gripper, how's it going, mate? Yeah,
I'm a bit surprised, to be honest, that, you know, I only put the appeal in at about 10 past midday.
And what will they give you a name or anything? No.
No, they said no comment.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hilarious, Joe. You're fucking hilarious, mate.
Why is everyone saying that? Yeah, they were taking the piss out of me yesterday when I said no comment. They were calling me Food Eye.
Oh, I was just showing you how to deal with trolls like Joe and Michelle C and Jade and all that.
Yeah, and
whenever they say any bullshit comments, you just say no comment. Whenever they ask you something, you don't owe these bitches anything.
Yeah.
They're just there to stir up shit.
Yeah.
They don't even care if people die. Right?
They'd rather stir shit. Here we go again. Talk shit.
People die, and they'd rather stir shit. I
can't read that ministry, bro. I can't.
We can confirm that your channel does not violate our community guidelines. Thanks for your patience while we reviewed it. Fuck knows.
Interesting.
Strange.
I wonder, can you do what Joe said? Give them a few questions on it,
Like that's what I would do, because like it would be nice to know. Like it sounds to me as if the algorithm's picked up something that they've reviewed and says, "Oh no, the algorithm's wrong." Yeah, or somebody else has pinpointed something, and then they've now decided, "Oh, they're wrong." Because if you get a lot of people reporting you, yeah, like mass reports, you get grabbed, you get pulled, yeah, and it isn't until you appeal it. Well, I doubt it too. Like I listened to it when I was out and about, Futoy. Aye, to be fair, aye, I don't want. That's like why I came on to find out what happened, and that's why I'm suggesting is ask them why this happened. Aye, yeah, and if you get a brick wall silence, then I'm going to suggest that that's not the algorithm, because if it was the algorithm, they say, look, the algorithm picked it up, but we reviewed it and it's wrong. We're going to update the algorithm. Thanks for your participation. Basically, right? You know, something stupid like that, and they would just fob you off that way. If they fob you off way, go fuck yourself, I ain't telling you shit, yeah, then that's because somebody else has pinpointed you. It's a bit like the police, they didn't like telling you who's informants, eh?
Yeah.
So
you get what I mean?
There's no way you're going to know.
If you've been pinpointed, if you've been complained about, they won't tell you shit. If it's just an algorithm mistake, they tell you it was an algorithm mistake. It's a fact. To be fair, that's a very logical, when you think about it, yeah, it's a business, and we all know they're 100% algorithm. They do admit when the algorithm makes mistakes. You know that. We've all seen it, yeah? But if it's because you're being reported informant style, they don't like giving out that information. No entity would, you know?
Evening.
How you doing, Zara?
All right, Zara.
Hi. Afternoon.
Zara, you be cheeky in the chat to me.
All right, man, Futoy.
What'd you say?
No comment. No comment.
No comment.
Go for a minute. What did you say? I wasn't listening. Go on, I'm listening now. Go on.
She kind of came on to wind you up. She kind of wind me
up.
Oh, you know.
Oh, Zara, you couldn't wind up a clock, hon.
I'm not trying to wind anybody. Hey, Futoy, you trying to pick a fight with me? All I've said is hello.
No, Zara. No, Zara. Zara, he was the Zara. What he was doing was he was telling everybody what his favourite nursery was. Hickety dickety clock, Futoy run up the clock, the rat's mouse down and empty good, and everybody no comment them up.
Hey Joe, do you remember making the comment? Why can't we have a forever truce? Do you remember that comment you made?
What was that comment?
The comment you made.
Yeah.
I said, can we have a truce for 5 minutes till we help somebody save their life?
Yeah.
You were like, why can't we have a forever truce?
Yeah. And to be honest, you only asked for it for 5 minutes. I said, why can't we have that? And you went, yeah, okay. Right. Yeah. You never said, yeah, let's have the forever truce. So I gave you 5 minutes. What are you greeting for?
Yeah,
It's been days, bro.
It's good for me.
Days.
It's good for
I
me.
I know.
I handle your ass all the time, and I handle your ass for eternity, mate.
Yeah, but listen, here's the funny hang. How are you going to do? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that with making no comments? How are you going to do it without making comments?
You ain't shit. You're just loud.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
That's all you got. That's all you got is loud. Loud and ridiculous.
Shit. Honestly, you're really not
that better. Good boy. Good boy.
Like to do
now you're learning. Now you're learning.
Things like
phone
the police. Phone the police. That's Futoy boy.
That's your neighbours. You mean?
No, it's no actually. Maybe one, but I'm getting off with that.
This is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
If my neighbours on the police on me, I'd put the windows through.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not that type of individual.
Shooting at people to help the police.
I'm not a big guy for causing property damage, because that'll just bring the police back to your door, won't it? That's what they're there for.
I'll put the windows through. I'll get the nearest pet shop. I'll buy a tarantula and post it through the letterbox.
I'll tell you what, right? My mate Catty, right? He was barred for the town that he was born in. Do you know why? Because his neighbour kind of fucked up. So he set fireworks through the letterbox, and they were screaming like a motherfucker.
I'm not sure the tarantula's pregnant
To be
as well.
fair.
Before I post
And I
it.
can only openly say that because he did get done for it. Like, fucking brilliant, though. Brilliant.
I don't think tarantulas could live in this climate. Gamer.
Well,
You do have
I'm sure it'll be fine in the house. Fine in the house. Find a nice warm place. I'm not sure it's pregnant. So let babies alone.
To be fair,
to wake up one morning with 12 tarantulas all our kitchen.
To be fair, right? We can't that's not going to happen, Gamer. Gamer, that ain't going to happen.
That would be better.
Gamer, that ain't never going to happen. One, you're not going to be able to pick up the tarantula. You're going to want to jump all over it because you're petrified of spiders, bro.
True.
You're not going to pick it up, man. Do you know what I mean? You're going to have to outsource that job.
I'll get some crack.
There you go. $5 a pop.
Jojo,
It is down. It is down. It's Footoy. Footoy's turning it up. He's trying to make me look bad.
I've put a
turn my mic up, Footoy.
Before.
Oh yeah, like I can do that shit.
I heard you had special powers. That's why you don't talk much.
No, it just seems like that to you, mate.
Oh no, I hear you quite a lot.
I understand, Joe. I get it. Like somebody like you thinks somebody like me has superpowers.
Is that
what you honestly believe?
You know what I really want to do? I want to get one of the ministry's chickens. I want to get one of the ministry's chickens and chuck a food out of a base window.
Listen, ministry's going to say no homo. You're no chucking my chicken. Camden, lad.
No choking my chicken.
No choking ministry chicken. That's Mrs. Ministry's job, my lad. Choking his chicken.
You got Ministry.
Game at the moment.
Oh, she's sleeping. Shut up, Sarah.
Yeah, she's sleeping. In the other room, at the other end of the house. I'm at the back.
Who are you telling to shut up?
She's sleeping, Sarah. You can't. Shut up, Sarah. She's sleeping.
Where she is.
Really? Joe, you better fucking chill your beans. As soon as Future came on, you grabbed your balls and went higher. Stop it now.
I'll mute myself.
I intimidate him, Zara. Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to pick on you, mate. I'm really sorry.
You've got a very intimidating presence, Future.
I know.
It's
they think I'm bullying them, but it's not. It's
no,
just that
it's not. Male. It's because I know deep down you are.
The alpha.
It's because you're the snow people. It's because he's the poison dwarf. It's the poison dwarf, man. It's the cunt that comes in and said, "Here, have an apple and die, you bastard." That's
how tall are you? How tall are you?
6'4". 6'4".
Oh, sorry.
6'4", you fucking cunt. That's why I used to get called a lad. My first nickname before in the army, right, which I didn't like, was Rodney, right, because I looked like Rodney Trotter. And I used to take, nah. I kind of battered a few people and says, I'm fucking Delbo, you cunt. So they called me Stretch. They didn't call me Stretch. They didn't call me Stretch. They didn't call me Stretch because I'm a fucking poison dwarf fucking, you know what I mean?
You do not look like Rodney Trotter. You look like a ginger ball bag.
Listen, that's because, listen, but Footoy, that's because you're a guy. Listen, Footoy, your avatar, right? Your avatar, right, is a guy that gets upset when a lassie wants to take his boots off.
Avatar, Joe. Avatar, not avatar. What's an avatar?
Avatar.
You should have took the piece when you had the chance, mate.
What are you talking about, man? You only asked for 5 minutes. Didn't mean me.
God.
Well, that's fine. I have 5 minutes. None. Forever. All the same to me, Joe.
Listen, it's all good.
I'll always hand your ass to you with a bow.
Listen, you know fine well that you have a fascination about guys' asses. I don't know what the fascination with guys' asses is.
They're cute. What can I say?
No homo.
What? Cute.
I'm not the one who wears red high heels, mate.
Near I was never in the Wizard of Oz.
Joe.
No, it's just Jojo. There's no free.
It is what I say it is. I say it is.
Yeah, no comment. Hey, allegedly.
Joe.
Allegedly.
There you go, mate.
I know. Allegedly.
You're the scrote, and Gypsy Day's the bell end. Baldy bell end.
No. To be fair,
Now.
I'm me.
Come on, he's thick as fuck.
To be fair, I'm me.
Who are you talking about? Who's thick as fuck?
Gypsy Dave. So stupid. Okay.
What's your IQ?
I don't fucking know.
Do you know why, Fruitoy? Because it ain't that big a number.
Why I don't know what it is, or why you're asking me?
No, why you don't know what your IQ is? Because nobody said you're bright enough to test.
What's yours, Joe? What's yours?
Mine, to be fair, I pay £15 a year to be a member of a group. You can figure it out. There's a minimum number to that. And I pay that 15. Well, I think it's actually like $17.99 now. I need to check my standing order. But you get a wee badge in that.
What are you talking about?
There's a certain group of people that have an IQ above a certain number. And it's 3 digits.
You're joking.
Right? Technically, it's only 2 digits, but it's 3.
Did it
make it easier.
me like that, Jojo? Did
right?
it me like that?
No, I was just finishing.
No,
Joe, Gamer was talking. Gamer was talking.
This is some sort of prank.
There was a comment in the chat that said, okay, Joe said, no homo, but show these army pictures, and that was a picture of a naked man. Explain that one, Joe.
What's the picture of a naked man? Where is this picture?
I don't know. You've allegedly showed it. It's in the chat. If you scroll up, Ministry.
It was Ice Chain. When you were showing your photos the other day, it went, "Oh, quick, go back, Billy. Why is Billy naked?" Like it was just.
Oh, that was actually. I tell you what, right? If you live in Colchester, there's a guy called Eric Lister that was a Royal Scots, and he was a big, massive guy. Like when I say a big, massive guy, I mean like huge. He actually started a security firm there, to be honest with you. And he took most notes. That wasn't me. That wasn't me sitting there in Crossmaglen SF base where it's like 3 bed bunks. Yeah, right. To be fair, it's called a sub. Right, it was Eric Lister, and to be fair,
don't go into it. It's just Ice. He carries on a joke.
No, but all day. Ice is a guy, right, that you never hear on a panel, and he'll always give you a postcode to come see him. But the thing is, we've documented 3 postcodes so far, and they're on different locations. So he's only got 3 hussies. So
doesn't matter. Yeah, Bagman said, was it a photo of Arkash?
No. There was no Vans. There was no Vans included.
Sorry, your mic is going crazy there.
There was no Vans included to ask that question.
Jesus.
I think Zara Beatles these microphone problems on purpose as well, just sticking them
No. It's not that. It's just that the jack is a bit.
Shut up, says you. What are you on about? You're the one who's been screaming for the past 8 weeks at the fucking live.
Yeah. Big up, Uncle JJ, for fucking. Like, fact, Uncle JJ, we can now hear this cunt. This is your fault. What the fuck? I'm only joking. I'm only taking the piss.
You fucked up, little darling.
Yes, Uncle JJ fucked up. He let everybody hear you now. Ha ha!
What was that accent, Joe?
That was my Chinese. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fu Wang Chongs? You want cream of some young guy? I'll fuck you a long time. You want cream of some young guy? You take me to America Wambo. $1.
Calm down there, mate.
Too far?
Is that better now, Futoy?
It does, alright, it does.
Alright, thanks. I keep switching.
Stop pissing about my sense on my microphone when I.
So, Futoy, am I right in assuming, right, yeah? You, as a pirate, yeah, you are here to steal our rights. Yeah, as a pirate, you're here to steal the rights. Arr, big up the lefties.
Oh, because of the Avatar. No.
Well, is that just your lefty Disney part?
Yeah, that's what it is. You
Thought so. Terrible.
Yeah, you've changed, Joe. Though over the last few months, what happened to drunky, stabby, shouty Jojo? What happened to him?
Well, what happened was there was jobs to do.
on.
There was jobs to do in the real world.
Stop being them.
And if you follow the news, there's no need to threaten any news, is there?
There's not. There's no need for any of that.
There's none of that. And, like, you know, Dave Datura stole my YouTube knife and he fucked off with it, people. It's not been back since. Can I need my YouTube knife to be able to do shit on YouTube. Dave Datura, Yakman, come back. Give me back my knife. Give me the YouTube knife back, yeah, Dave. Please, Dave.
Joe, you don't have to answer. It's too personal. But what have been your addictions throughout your life?
Ooh.
You don't have to answer.
Currently, the PS5.
Yeah,
PS5.
gaming, computing,
Pornhub.
Life. Nah, no Pornhub. I didn't see the point in porn. I'll be honest with you, there's no point. You could just go to the pub. Yeah.
What?
What's the point of porn? You can just go out and pool. It's the same as like folk like going by Reader's Wife. What's the point in that? You just go down the pub. Huh?
Right. So not porn, but I'm talking more like substances.
Oh, substance-wise, alcohol. Realistically, alcohol. That's it. To be fair, and I wouldn't class myself as an alcoholic in any sense, as in like a drunk, like a wino in a park. When bad things happen when you get drunk, you might be an alcoholic. Just saying that. That's it. And
are you over it? What's the story?
Well, everybody's over everything until you fall off the wagon. No, everybody.
I'm just trying to figure out, you know, the change. Like there has been a massive change, and there
has been.
I know we get at each other, but definitely has been an improvement, like a big improvement from what I remember you like.
This could come across really patronising, Futoy.
Yeah.
All right,
but then again, Futoy, a lot of these things that you dislike me for, whether you like it or not, right? I have dispelled, like Mrs. J stuff. That was dispelled. Marie dispelled, right? Can I keep dispelling them? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it might just be that if you didn't come at me with bullshit, then I'll not come at you like a cunt, because you're coming at me with bullshit, which means you are being a cunt. You know what I mean? You get out what you put in, Futoy.
I can take that on board. I can appreciate that.
I mean,
I see where you're coming from. It's just like if you recognise that Joe's being a different way, like don't highlight it. Well,
I mean, in a good way, not in a bad way, in a good way.
No, I know that. I know, but can sound condescending, can't it? It's nice to hear you on a panel answering questions and not saying no comments. What's changed?
No comments. But the change is
to be fair, Futoy, can I give you a bit of advice? Yeah. Can I give you a bit of advice, Futoy?
I've never had a problem with you, Futoy.
Can I give you a bit of advice, Futoy, on the no comment thing, right? Just so you know, right? Let me finish, right? I know for a fact that... Please let me finish, right? I know for a fact, right, in Scots law, right, if you go into a police interview and you say no comment for every answer, that will get used as a burden of proof against you as guilty, right? So what you got to do, people, right, just so people know this, right, there's 3 phrases you should remember. One is no comment. The other one is I much prefer to keep my rights intact, officer. Yes. And the other one is I do not want to relinquish any of my rights, officer, right? And if you say all 3 of them at different times, they won't be able to put any of this no comment burden of proof on you, because anybody that says no comment constantly is generally a liar. According to the law system now.
I agree with that, but on YouTube, when you're talking to some Egypt on YouTube, you can say as much as you want. Who gives a fuck what they think?
I would say in the real world that would put an assumption on you as you're telling lies.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It must be listen, if you want the same things in the real world when it comes to language, like hurty words, then saying no comment all the time means you're lying, bro.
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't.
It must do in the real world, because we call it.
Let me explain it then, Joe. Let me explain it. Listen, when you say no comment to the police, that's when you say no comment to them. What you're doing is when you say anything, they can use it. Didn't interrupt us, Joe. When you say anything, they can use it against you in court. Okay?
Yeah, so but I wouldn't say no comment to the police.
Didn't interrupt us. Let's finish, because I've waited to say this. So didn't interrupt. So by you saying no comment, what you're doing now, you're giving them no evidence to to give them nothing to use against you. You're giving them no further evidence. If them haven't got enough to charge you, it is sometimes good to go on no comment. Doesn't necessarily mean you're guilty. So that is sometimes a good way to go no comment. Okay?
Yeah.
But I changed the laws in the early 90s, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And if you say no comment constantly, they can take that as an admission of guilt in a legal sense in a courtroom.
No, what you're talking about. Wait, hold on. There's a few different things being talked about here and mixed up here, right?
Yep.
One, I would never say no comment to the police. That's just, it doesn't make sense to say no comment to the police. What I'd say is I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions without a lawyer present, right? Which is the devastating blow to a police, right?
Yep.
Because they have to then take that on board, right? And or I'd say I don't answer questions, right? Without a lawyer present. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing myself up here. I don't answer questions without a lawyer present. And the second one was I invoked the right to remain silent, right? But you only say you invoke the right to remain silent if you've been arrested, because if you haven't been arrested, you just say I don't answer questions without a lawyer present.
Because even if you've just been detained, is I don't answer questions, because detained doesn't know you've been arrested.
Right. No, but that's what they'll say to you. They'll say to you, you're not under arrest. That's what they'll use against you, right?
Yep.
But saying no comment to somebody on YouTube doesn't mean you're guilty. You can say no comment for the rest of your life on YouTube. It doesn't mean you're guilty.
That.
It just
I get what you're saying.
Chosen to tell them that I don't care, that I don't owe you. I don't owe anybody up here answers.
I fully understand what you're saying, right? Yeah, okay. and no offense,
if somebody wants to find me guilty over something I haven't done, that's on them, not on me.
It might just be my mind, Futoy, right? But you're just repeating what you said the last time when I interjected, right? Yeah, like I said, right? Yeah, you have been an advocate, right? Yeah, that YouTube, is the real world. You get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, what we say in the real world is the real world, and what we say on YouTube, it can't just be banter, it can't just be flipping. No. Like, but you've been an advocate for this, right? This is my point. This is my let me finish. Let me finish. Right now, if you're an advocate, I get your point, right? Yeah, I'm just asking you right now. But let me finish. I'm asking you a question based upon the answers of your point, right? And the question I asked you, you just repeated yourself, right? You never answered my question, so I'm now having to paraphrase it again. Right, hopefully.
Go on, then.
Right? I'm not going to get an answer. Right, yeah. Now, as you've been an advocate, for hearty words of that on the tubes, right. You know, like it's not just a digital world. It's not just pixels on the screen. It's just the same as the real world. Right? In the real world, if you were arrested and you use no comment constantly, you know, like anybody that understands it knows that. They will try and use that constant no comment to every question. They will try and use that as a burden of guilt.
The police,
the police would do it. So let me finish. Let me finish, please. I'm almost done. I promise. Right. As an advocate, the YouTube's isn't just digital. It's the same as the real world. If you no comment, everybody, just with no comment, then it's a fair assumption, as the police would do, for us to think you're a lying bastard. That is my point.
All right.
How'd you answer that?
Can I answer it? Yeah. Hold on, Gamer. Give me a chance to answer here. Right. Number one, when you're talking to police and you're talking to some agent on YouTube, it's a different story, right? I don't. Have you seen me say no comment to everything I've been asked? I only say it to certain people because I know their motivations. Because I don't owe them shit. They can believe what they want. If you believe the wrong thing about me, that's on you, not on me. I have the right to say fucking no comment when I want to say no comment. But I don't say it all the time, right? So if you want to go ahead and believe the wrong thing, you go ahead. I mean, what the fuck do you want from me?
Do you think I want to believe? Do you think I want to believe anything when I'm asking you a question which clarifies, or do you think I'm asking you to clarify, which means I can then base my assumptions upon truths rather than third-party, third-hand information?
Right. Did I tell you no comment, or did I try to answer your question?
You said no comment a couple of times, but that was earlier.
Yeah,
and that was at the time when I broached the subject matter. You know what I'm saying? And now you get my beat. So that's kind of an oxymoron question you asked there, technically. This is not true.
So there you go. So there you go. There's a difference between speaking to the police and speaking to somebody in real life or on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Which I do agree. I do agree. What you say to somebody on here, you could. It has the same value as if you say to somebody.
You've got similar council elders that want to be the YouTube police. So, but they're just people on here. You get where I'm going with this now? Aye. I mean, it's been great. It's been great.
I don't know. I'm not sure if you're saying anything different than what I'm saying. To be honest,
come on. Wait, listen. If you've got people that say there should be like people that decide, like the council elders, which I've heard that you're up for, you know what I mean? You're in words.
What am I up for? Yeah. Wait, hold on.
A YouTube council that acts like the YouTube police and tells people that you're up for 30 words.
I never had any comment on that. I never even heard.
You never had any comment. You didn't think it was a good idea, or did you just sit there silent as fuck and never interject? Which would make everybody assume you're either a yes man, like Ministry, or right, you were agreeing with it full-heartedly since you didn't object.
Hold up there. I read today on Facebook. Anybody who doesn't want somebody else to speak is usually telling lies. Right? That's what I heard on Facebook.
Allegedly.
Right, so I haven't been a party to any discussions about some sort of council. I haven't been a part of it, so I'm not a yes man.
They're going to wear elven robes when they meet on StreamYard.
I wouldn't mind being part of that conversation about that, but I haven't been involved in any of that. My opinion wasn't wanted.
So, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on it?
I want to hear. I want to hear the other side. I want to hear.
No, tell us your opinion. Tell us your opinion on what you've heard.
I haven't heard anything except one time something about that, like very briefly, and now you saying it today. So this is probably the second time I've heard something about it, but I'm not even sure if it's the same thing, if it's the same people or the same thing. So
yeah, it's the same. It's the same people. Yeah.
Okay. So give me a breakdown of it. Give me a breakdown of it.
Breakdown is, for what I gather, Society X and a few others, right, are thinking about council elders, and that's where you were on a panel. That's the same panel you were on when it was spoken about. So I know as much as you.
I don't think I was, mate. I don't remember any of that. But listen, if Society X has suggested something, I got to know that guy, and he's a very intelligent guy.
He seems like me.
Really,
so you can claim many a thing, but he's not known for his fucking amazing intellectual abilities, is he?
Oh no, he is. No, don't be fooled. That guy is a smart guy.
Well, do you know what? He must be keeping it really undercover. I'm not saying he's not nice. I'm just saying he's not exceptionally intelligent. I wouldn't go, wow, he's fucking up there with Stephen Fry, him.
I haven't even finished yet. So
I've not spoken for ages. I'm just saying.
Einstein. I'm just saying he's a very intelligent guy, but on top of that, he's a really honest, good guy.
So it doesn't matter. Loads of people.
Let me have a go. Hold on, let me have a go. Zava, do you think I'm clever?
Yeah, I do.
But Society X is cleverer than me.
Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
there you go.
So I would want to hear his side of it before I would have an opinion.
Yeah, all it was a big thing. It was a mountain made out of a molehill. They decided on Torbs, Society X and Torbs, that maybe they should regulate ourselves so that these lives don't get too far. And there should be a group of people who speak once a week on the issues, who goes too far and who doesn't, and whether they should be allowed on panels. Like, really? So that didn't go down too well.
Kind of like cancel culture, that kind of
Are you playing Jackie Body's video?
No, this is Dark Star or something like that. Yeah, I remember this movie.
Dark Crystal. It's the Council
Dark
of the
Crystal.
Yeah,
Council of the Elders.
Oh look, it's fucking Joe.
No, it's Footlight Crew. Poison Dwarf Crew. Poison Dwarf Crew. Poison Dwarf Crew.
That's a highly intelligent gnome, so we should add one to hear its opinion first.
You get banned at Ministry, stuff like that.
No, that's under 15 seconds. Under 15 seconds, that's even fit under the terms of fair use. I suggest you go read up fair use policy, because every clipper breaks it. Just saying.
Will you just wind Joe back in and just put him back in his box?
Oh, so says
After you.
Anakin's da.
You know, Michelle.
Do you want
Gee,
Anakin?
yeah.
Do you want them? Do you want them? I'll pay you to take them now.
But me?
No, you wouldn't.
I tell you what. If I had Anakin, he wouldn't have turned to the dark side. That's for sure.
I'd pay you the Uber just to take them away.
We'll pay the Uber. Nah, I wouldn't do that, bro. You could get where you go at fate to drop it off in Bo'ness, though. You know, there is always a marching season, and there's always a walk here, and I live on the walk, so they could drop it off quite easy. I'll take your dog. I'll train it right. No problem. No issue.
What way he's trained? He's just getting on my nerves. I can't be arsed.
No. A dog. Honestly, a dog that's trained, it'll never get on your nerves, man. It's your best friend, man. Never get on your nerves.
Jojo, give him a chance. He's trying his best.
I listen. I didn't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm no dissing the guy. He said what he says, and I've gave him an answer. There's no malice in my answer. I'm just saying that whether he likes it or not, it is what it is.
He's just having, and you know what it's like having a
I know what it's like. I get it. But to be fair, he said he took his dog out this morning. It's now 7:10. Maybe his dog just wants out. He wants a walk rather than just letting the gear down. Maybe, just maybe. You know what I mean? Since it's a shepherd dog, it's a shepherd dog, so it's a mere agile, mere requirement.
Let him respond. Let him respond. Let him respond.
It's because of the fact I'm treating him like a baby too much, not like a fucking dog. So, like, rather than just letting him do what he wants, no, fucking I'll just shut the door. You chill out there. He's not walking backwards or forwards, fucking in the front all the time. He's only doing it because I'm on the laptop on the live. The only reason he's doing it because he knows I'm talking on here.
Nah, it's no like any like. There's such a listen. Let me finish. You've got a shepherd dog, right? You got a German shepherd, right, or an Alsatian, right? Yeah, similar dogs, right? I got a collie, right? And there's such a saying. There's such a. Let me finish. Aye, but listen, right? They're slightly different, but don't worry, right?
No.
Right, they're slightly different, but don't worry. Right, listen. Let me finish anyway, right? We'll agree to disagree on that, right? Yeah, but listen. There's such a saying as follow me about like a collie dog, which is a border collie, rather than a German collie. Aye, yeah? You get what I'm saying? It's part of their traits. It's their traits. They follow you about because they're wanting commands. They want a job to do. And that's why I've got to give my Scottish collie, right, yeah? Right, I've got to give it a minimum of 5 mile a fucking day. And if I give it 5 mile a day, look at her. Just lies on her bed, which is a nice little corner group, to be fair, right? Just lies there. Perfect. Where's my girl? Where's my girl? Yeah.
We know the age of her as well, and she wasn't like that when she was a few months old, so you've got to give him time.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll be honest with you, right? My girl, Gamer, my girl's about 6'7" now, right? Yeah? Right? Going by years. But, to be honest with you, Gamer, within 6 months, she was doing what I wanted her to do, and she was getting the walks and all that, bro. She was getting run ragged, go out jogging with her, like make her run, not just walk her, if you get what I mean. That makes sense. You got to run them ragged, bro. You got to give them what they want. Otherwise, they're nippy sweeties.
I've been out with the dog today.
But Gamer, like I'm only saying what you said the day, right? Yeah. You said earlier on, you took the dog out this morning. It's now 7:10, mate. Coming up 7:15, bro. You know what I mean?
He's been in the garden before.
Aye, but that's not going out, bro. That's not going out, mate. That's no exercise, man. It's no running with them, taking them out, chucking a stick, chucking a ball. Ken, that's exercise, bro. You got to run them ragged, bro.
You get your dog and get out there and go and you get out
there. Dude, listen, before I came on here, I had already been back in my house and back out with my dog. I'd already took her out twice before. Once at 4 o'clock this morning, once at fucking 10 o'clock this morning. Aye? My dog's had 5 mile a day. Hence the same reason why she's no being a nippy sweetie with me. Right, as I'm walking about the house, she's still following me. Nah, she didn't come up to me until I came towards her, bro. Because she's being exercised. She's content. She's not want to burn off any energy. And to be fair, they've got two options when it comes to a collie dog. If you didn't give them 5 mile a day and want to put the hours in, they'll be little nippy sweeties, or they'll chew your fucking house apart, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? I'm not having a go at you. I'm giving some maybe like canine advice.
Anyone else speak of, is it just you?
Well, maybe everybody was interested in my canine advice, and you're no, obviously. Bad dad.
How old is your dog, Joe? How old is your dog?
Mine is coming up for 7 this. Coming up for 7 this year, Ulick. And as you know, bitch collies when they hit 7, they get crabbit, don't they? And she's still placid as fuck because she gets run ragged. Oh, sorry, no Ulick, Futoy. Sorry.
Oh, Ulick is a person, is it?
Ulick is a person. Sorry.
Yeah, but Anakin
similar voice.
Is a young dog. I mean,
yeah. What about a year and a half now?
No, I'm nowhere near a year and a half.
Oh, what age is he then? Sorry, I thought it was about a year and a half, Gamer. Do apologise.
Honestly, I got the date thing. I thought he was older than what he was. He's still only about 10 months, Anakin.
Ah, right. Oh, I thought it was about a year and a half, man. I do apologise. Maybe when you thought, like, you know what I mean? Sorry.
Trying to tell you, Jojo. He's only a
comment.
Hey,
Get it out then.
No, let us speak, Joe. I didn't normally ask for this. I would normally split me dumb here, but will you just block that Richard Upton? Will you just block him?
Say that again, sorry.
With ministry on one of the mods, just block that Richard Upton.
What for? What's Richard done like?
You didn't tie.
Hi, buddy.
All
right, ignore the chat. Hey, Ty.
Yeah, ignore it.
Brother.
Hey, didn't Ty.
Evening.
Joe, Gamer.
Gamer, honestly ignore the chat. Like, if people aren't brave enough to come up and say it to your face, then
No, I'm going to give credit up the ministry to be first and say some also
well, wait, listen, Gamer, didn't put ministry. Didn't put ministry like that, ministry. Didn't put ministry in that kind of position, bro. That ain't cool. Dude, come on, that ain't cool, bro. Like, listen, and just so everybody knows, right? Just because I was vocal there, I wasn't rinsing Gamer. I wasn't trying to belittle Gamer. I wasn't trying to say Gamer's not a good. I've already said that Gamer's actually good with his dog. I already have said that. I was just talking to Gamer and saying, look, maybe this and maybe that, for what I've heard today, might help you. Like, it was canine advice, It wasn't me saying I'm a better dog owner than you, but when he did say what he said, I get, Gamer, you were being sarcastic, I get that.
Hold on. Joe was given good advice, but Gamer actually makes videos of him taking the dog for big, mad, long walks.
Yeah.
So he's both right. I wouldn't even.
You get what I mean? You get what I'm saying? There's no argument about it. But if he's now getting picked up because of that conversation, I have to set out. Like, my stall was me set out to belittle him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Joe, like what you were saying earlier on, it's like you didn't need to prove anything on here. And now when I'm dealing with my dog, the dog gets well looked after. The dog regularly meets the breeder and the trainer. You know what I mean? And you get regular meetings with them, you know what I mean? The dog's fine, everyone knows the dog's fine. Because I mean, sometimes, like I get a bit wound up, but then there's ways to deal with it. The dog's fine now, so nothing to worry about.
I agree with you, Gamer, mate. I thought your dog was 18 moon, mate. I didn't realise it wasn't even a year old, man. Sorry. Alright. Yeah.
Big up, Joe. I didn't know you had a dog, Joe.
Fucking yeah, bro, man. I know. I like my dogs. I had dogs all my life, mate. To be honest,
man's best friend, isn't it?
Well, they're more loyal than bitches. Even the bitch dogs are more loyal than bitches, bro.
I'll pay you for Uber. You take Anakin right now. I'll pay you Uber. I'll pay you.
Gamer, if I only had Ballard or something, mate, I'd take him up.
I tell you what, Gamer, I tell you what, right? Gamer, if you're being serious, right, I know for a fact that could be sorted out. I know you're not being serious, after Zara pointed out the obvious, right? So, I'll be honest with you though, like, you shouldn't say things like that to folk like me, because I would take your dog in a heartbeat, to be fair, it looks a gorgeous animal. Yeah, it does. To be fair, and that's why I said to people when I think it was Grippers when they were trying to rinse you because you had the dog tied up, on a leash, and you were kicking. No, but you're kicking the ball, playing football with it, and the gear, didn't they? And I was like, no, that's actually good for the dog. My dog will play football with me, and it'll try and save the ball.
Bunch of snowflakes on YouTube, which come
Evening, Tubbs.
Hello.
It is what it is. It is what it is,
Well,
gamer.
man.
You know
You
what
feeling
I mean?
better?
A bit. I'm feeling a bit better, yeah.
Thank God.
And you still-
He rage quit that ministry.
I was looking for sorry, Dave. I was looking for your earlier ministry. Your fucking account was gone, man.
Yeah. He got hit. It's back, but he got scalped. He got scalped for spamming something else. He appealed
Spamming,
it.
scamming, and repetitively breaking the rules.
Going against YouTube guidelines. But he appealed it and got it back a few hours later, mate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
But I've asked him, Torbs.
God.
I've asked him to ask YouTube why this happened. Yeah? Whether it's an algorithm problem or whether people mass reported them. And then he looked at it, you know, right? Because if he gets an answer back like Amanda and Chris did, which was go fuck yourself, we ain't telling you nothing, right? Yeah. That means you get ratted out. Right, you got mass reported because they've already told us when they have algorithm mishaps, they normally turn around and respond and say, "Oh, it was the algorithm. We're taking it on board. Thanks for your participation. We're going to update the algorithm." Right? They've always came out with responses like that. They've always blamed the algorithm for everything, even when they get pulled up by the government. They say, "Oh, it's the algorithm. We're sorry about that. We'll update it and we'll hit you back with a response." Yeah, right. When you get ratted out, they didn't want to give out anybody, although you have the right to know your accuser, yeah, right, yeah, UK statute law, even the statute law, they didn't play that game, right, they won't tell you that, Ken. Me Too kind of campaign, yeah, put all that in stone digitally, you know.
Well, but if you take things to court, then you can force them to tell you. But who's
of course,
going to do that?
Of course. Nobody's going to do that. That's my point, and that's how they use that. They use that point. They use that as a blocking point, yeah. But if it's the algorithm, they openly tell you it's the algorithm. That's why I've asked Ministry to ask questions and pursue that, so we can get the responses, so we'll be able to know if it was just an algorithm update. And
We've just done 2 hours on the fucking algorithm of YouTube. Can we change it?
Tobbs is here, dude.
Ice Chain, don't take it personally, mate. I believe she's got a mental illness. Don't take it personally.
I have noticed as well on my phone, I've had a few notifications, and I noticed Andrew said he had 5 notifications from my channel. So not only have they given me my channel back, they're pushing out old videos.
Yeah, but is that because, right, they're pushing out the same videos that have the problems on it?
Maybe.
Because you got to look at it this way, right? There's always a system in place, regardless, right? Yeah.
Mystery in 2015.
Pack it in, Steve. Being personal. Prick.
Swat on. He's a prick.
Ministry, you put a comment there on the screen from Michelle C. I won't say what the C stands for, but so your web browser is full of hearts. It is. It's pink and full of hearts. What are you saying by that? Well, what does that mean to you, Michelle? What does that mean to you, Joe? Joe, yeah, you speak for Michelle here.
Well, if you put the comment up, then I'll maybe be able to care what you're talking about. Because I'll be honest, I have to struggle.
He's just read it out. He's just read it out. It says, Futoy.
I was love got a little message for beautiful blue.
All right, Brian. There it is. There it is.
About witchcrafty Barbalese, what he points out to people, but I wouldn't throw that at anybody. Careful what you wish for.
Look, I'm reading chat. You can't pretty much help it when it's plastered on the screen, Michelle C. Jesus, ain't too bright, are you?
Well, to be honest with you, I had to actually see it put back on the screen there because I'm not reading the screen, to be fair, or the chat.
He's not here, you
know. But I don't know what it means. It might just be a random comment to see if you actually bite. Kind of like fishing. Who knows? You know.
Yeah,
you might
I know. I do know, but I read some and I don't read some. But I'm trying to figure out. I actually do. My browser, you know the way you can change your browser's kind of, what's it called? Skin. You can change the browser skin.
Yeah.
So my
Big
browser
up the Chrome.
Like in the adult,
no, Firefox does it as well, right?
Yeah, I know the audit, man, but thanks
Yeah.
for telling us what browser you're using. Cheers.
Absolutely no
Oh,
problem.
come on! I said maybe we're fishing. Maybe we're fishing. That's why I said the fishing. Whoosh.
Firefox.
There you go. Yeah. But big up the hearts. Big up the hearts. Do you want to ken the extension that you installed, bro? It's an extension that allowed you to upload your own picture, isn't it?
I don't even know.
I heard Michelle C. I heard she's a wee bit techie.
But what is she saying about me having pink?
Just saying we own your browser, bro. We own your browser. It's ours now. Big up the Spectre hack Mark II. Hey.
I'm a bit techie
Big
myself.
up the Intel device. Woo!
I'm a bit techie myself.
Yeah. So you also understand that everything's wide open, and if you can, when you can, what you're doing, you wouldn't even ken if we were there.
I give you my IP address. It's not a problem for me.
We don't need that. We don't need it, man. Don't need that shit. You're all right. We even ken the company who you pay your VPN to.
All right, Joe.
Which helps us on the node finder exercise.
Bring it and show you what you got. Firefox, any other information you'd like? I give you all.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Bring it. What do you mean?
You said my browser's yours now.
I said maybe.
And I said bring it.
And the bottom line is, I'll ask you again.
And I'll hand you
how does Michelle know you're full of hearts?
Florida.
Big up the hearts! Big up the hearts, man!
Because I'm sure.
No, come on, people. It's just Hackintosh. It's Hackintosh. And we all ken Tosh is from Scotland.
I've shared my screen multiple times.
Have you? Did anybody wank over that?
Yeah, but
No.
I don't know.
Nobody liked your hearts.
You're on a fucking early roast tonight, aren't you?
So
Yeah.
listen, answer my question. Stop doing a no comment there, Joe. Come on now.
I found out I have a heart, Zara. I found out I have a heart. I had an ECG and it says, you got a heart. It's just a swinging brick.
Right, Joe. So I've got a pink skin with heart on it.
I set it up for you, Jojo. Tin Man.
I know you do.
What does that mean to you, Joe? What does it mean to you, Joe? Come on,
What does it make me? It
What
makes
does it
me. Listen, to be fair, my browser, right? To be fair, right? My browser has Joker all over it. It has
No,
me.
I'm talking about my browser. I'm talking about Michelle C's comment. Why does your browser?
Chelsea's comment. Who's Chelsea? I need to go. I need to look at comments.
Michelle C.
Chelsea.
She's made one comment. You've admitted you've got hearts on your fucking browser. So
Right.
what? Is
I'm
this a
asking
topic
a
of
question.
conversation?
Yes, I'm making it one. I'm asking a question. What does that mean to you? What does it mean?
Well, she
Because
asked you. She asked you. So what's it mean to you? What made you put hearts on your fucking browser page and show us that? There you go. Can we just be done with it?
Yeah, we can. For you, Zara, I'll answer it for you. All right. I won't do a no comment. All right. My niece, right, at the time was about 10 or 11. Used to come over and she jizzled up my browser, and I don't know.
Did you just say the word jizzled?
What do you call it when you do something?
That sounds like Bright Stream, you weirdo. That's no good. Your niece came over and jizzled up your laptop. Dude, that's fucking well
No,
weirdo.
I know. I think you.
I don't have a laptop.
It was on the PC.
Come on, stop shouting, Jojo.
Fucking hell.
I can hear you through headphones. It's
I
fucking
can see.
torture.
It's all right. I can see Torb's laughing. It must be all right.
She picked up my browser.
He did say jizzle though, didn't he, Torbs?
Man. He did say
Well,
jizzle, didn't he? Man.
Come on. All right, there you go. She's got her answer, and that's it. It's done now.
I just want to know what she meant by it. Like,
well,
She just she asked you a question.
Is she homophobic? I've noticed from her that I think she's extremely homophobic. You know that?
She's not.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
actually
She
not.
is.
I've
Oh,
spoken to Michelle.
no.
She's not.
She's
I
not.
think she is. I
She's
think
just
she
a
is.
little bit phobic. She's a little bit phobic. kids jizzling on PCs. As everyone should be phobic of kids jizzling on PCs, to be fair. Love hearts or no.
She's always on about it,
Photo, you think she's what? Sorry?
homophobic.
And why do you think that?
Because she's always making these comments and trying to see if I'm gay or straight or something, or have.
I don't personally. Hearts on your screen.
Hearts
on your screen would not. Do you know? Nobody does, Futoy. Nobody does, and honestly, hearts on your screen does not infer that you're gay.
Why does it mean that?
You know what I'd say, Fortnite? I'd say she's winding you in and she's succeeded, bruv. She's got you on that line and she can tug it anytime she wants and you bite.
No, I
That's
don't.
what I'd say.
No, that's not true. She's always doing that, and I bite when I want.
I'll be honest, right? I think she's just observant. I think she's observant, and Futoy kids. Futoy kids, man. He lets kids like Jizzle on his PC. Jizzle, come on, man. Listen, you're never living. Listen, clip that shit. Listen, every look at kids, like Futoy, the niece gets round the house and she just jizzles all over the laptop, and that's why the keys are sticky. That's why it's no comment, because the keys are sticky, people. The keys are sticky. For real. Fucking hell. Dude, this is not good. This is not good, people. This is not good. I'm not impressed.
All the time, Forbes. I hand them their asses all the time, mate. I choose when I speak to them and I choose when I don't.
I can't wait till I get my meds back. Like,
today, I just want to call out that I feel Michelle, see, is a homophobe.
Excuse me, please. I think secretly, though, Futoy, that you love it.
Love what?
I think you love playing the game that Michelle C's playing with you. She's got you on that.
Yeah, only because I'm better than they are.
I think he fancies Michelle. I think he fancies Michelle, man. I think that's what it is. That's what I think it is, right? Because he goes for Shell all the time, right? I think it's because he really, really likes her. Nah, man. Like the school kids. And like, he's a poison dwarf, so he's been the same size as a school kid. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're mentally challenged like a school kid, just vertically challenged. That's all I'm saying, right? So it's like schoolboy shit, isn't it? No way. I'll mute myself.
Joe, check it out. Check it out. I may be 5'7", but my bills all paid. I may be 5 foot nothing, but I'm king of this stage.
I'm maybe 6'4", but the bills are fake. I spend all the money on me, for fuck's sake. I don't pay the fake bills because I'm no Mongo. I am just autistic. I'm not a Mongo. I don't pay fake bills, man. Go behave yourself, fucking retard. It's backwards yourself, man. Backwards yourself, retard boy. Yeah. I keep that coin to myself, player. I don't play the game of that, perceptions. No, I don't. I play maxims. Right, rights are rights. Rights are rights. And even Bojo was tell you can't trample on Scots law.
Jojo.
Cunt.
Yeah. Jojo, Ministry, Gamer, Futoy, Ty, Torbs, Bright, Laters, cannot be asked with this in me.
Yeah, man. Zara gets upset. I make Zara's one Gideon. I make Zara's one Gideon like swan song. Every time I get excited, Zara's one Gideon hears like one less decibel.
No, you just got on about now, didn't they? When else can get a word in or have a serious conversation, it's all
I would seriously take that word that you're saying as like really good if it wasn't so like what? And two, I think the good conversation has been facilitated and masterclassed by myself, to be fair.
Gamer, don't you like Joe? I think you sound me like, mate.
He is alright, but sometimes when he's like, is he just gans on about nout and waffles on about?
No.
A bunch of nothings.
But Futoy gave up a lot
because he's afraid.
Nothing and waffling on.
He's afraid of the truth.
No, it's because I'm trained. I'm trained to get the truth.
Right, go on. Get the truth.
Yeah, I've got the truth, haven't we, Poison Dwarf? You really fancy Shell, and that's why you bring her up all the time.
You've got no respect for anyone else on the follow when I want to speak.
Oh.
I'm taking the meds, Joe.
No, I just did the heart trace today so I can get my meds back. So I've not got them yet, people. So calm down. It's not that safe yet. And Futoy's just been telling me, he's been telling me that I've changed. I'm like, what? Really? No, I've just not been online as much.
Oh, you were no.
When you can, you can. Big up the PS5. Big up the PS5.
All day long, all day long.
No, you were far worse, Joe. Far worse a few months ago. You're not half the man you used to be, mate. Sorry to tell you.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you so. Dave the Tourer stole the YouTube knife and he ain't come back. Dave, come back. Give me back the YouTube knife, bro.
Yeah, come back, Dave. You used to.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy having Dave on the panel.
I'll be honest with you. As much as I run Steve, yeah, right. Dave, hurry up. Give me back my knife. You can fuck off again once I get it back. Everybody's getting everybody's waiting for it, bro. I'm getting rinsed. I'm getting picked on. I'm getting picked on with the Poison Dwarf because you've got the YouTube knife, Dave. Come on, batten it back. Batten it back.
Question for each member of the panel here. Answer honestly, right? Do you think Joe sometimes or a lot of the times attention seeks? I think yes. He needs to be the center of attention.
Big up Belfast. I like Joe.
No, I don't think that's the case.
Listen, folks. I've got to be honest. I didn't have much time for him at the start, but listen, I like it. I like Joe, and I like listening to him as well. I do.
I don't think it's the case, Futoy. I think it's just his medication. You know, he's autistic and he goes off on one, so I think he's all right, Joe.
Okay.
Tidy.
If that's the case, I apologize. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's all right because I heard for half your clan I'm no autistic and all that. But I think Anne-Marie gave them. I think Anne-Marie, like honestly, come on, your BBA shit, right? And I think Anne-Marie, like, there's a reason why I showed Anne-Marie my award letter, right?
Union badge.
And that was because I thought that she might have understood a bit better than others, but I also know that she kept it quiet. Yeah, and the reason, and I don't think she kept it quiet, so it was negative for me. I think she kept it quiet out of respect, and she hadn't heard that it would be okay for her to say that. Yeah, to be fair, right? And you can all think whatever you think about me and Anne-Marie, but she gave me an ultimatum. I took that ultimatum, and I'll stick by that. Yeah, I still think she's a bit of a cunt, to be fair, but that's the only reason I think she's a bit of a cunt is because of the BBA live that's AWOL that I have the Fu Hang, where she had to admit that all the bullshit you heard about that shit before it stabber, so shite.
I don't think anybody like very much interested in what you're saying right now on this.
Of course not.
Maybe a different panel. Maybe a different panel.
Of course not. Do you know why?
I am.
And do you know why, Futoy? Because you've got a perception that nobody likes the truth. Everybody likes to just say what they're told.
That's the perception I have, mate. Is it?
You know. I know. That's why. Like, I think I think I know more about you than what you know about me. That's for sure. Because you think you know about me is what I allow you to know about me. What I know about you is what I take out of you. And I just took a lot. You're not open book. I just had to extract some shit out of you on this live, you cunt. I had to take you in the garden houses to get that shit out of you. So you're like an open book, but you need to read between the lines, and you need to flick through the pages and go fuck yourself, you little fucking poison dwarf.
I'm an open book. You have to hide things because you're full of lies.
So what am I hiding, you little cunt? I doxed myself, you fucking idiot. I doxed myself, you cunt. I doxed myself day one, week one to take that power away. I ain't changed one little bit for day one, week when I came in and told you. I ain't a nice person. I done bad things for good reasons. I will do again. Go fuck yourself. Every cunt loves your honesty until you're honest with them. Other pal, then you're a cunt. So Ken, what? I'm a professional Tuesday. Just retired, you fucking gimp. Aye, that's why I see through rats like you. Aye, we've had to weed and root them out. We've had to weed and root them out up here. Aye, we've had to be no comment on the police. That's a fucking rat.
Think about comparing yourself to me. Jesus Christ, what an insult! Don't ever do that again. How dare you fucking compare yourself to me, mate? Don't even think about it.
Ministry, I just got your text. You all right, mate? I was looking for you earlier and you just texted me saying your channel was gone. I'm glad you got it back.
Yeah.
I won't
saw
start off
you'd,
the conversation again, though, because you've probably been talking about it. We'll chat later. Crack on, you guys.
Evening, JJ.
He can't handle the truth, Joe. That's all it is.
What's the truth?
This is
what the truth that I'm an open book. I'm not a fucking rat.
I was quickly saying I should know. I'm saying he does it all the time. These little ranty guns on. Neither can get a word in. It's all about Joe. Fair enough. I know he's got his problems. You know what I mean? I have got respect for the guy. Sometimes he does talk a lot of sense. But when he gets on these little rants, there isn't any conversation. There's no.
Yeah.
You could only get 5 words in before.
Gamer. Spot it and you've got it.
Well, I know.
There you go. It's true. No, I've been watching a little bit. He's actually being fucking quite good, though, isn't he? Yeah, Gamer. He's being all right.
Yeah, Gamer sound as fuck,
To be fair, right? Like I didn't let you get words in, but how am I muting myself? How am I muting myself and allowing you to talk then if I don't let you get word in? To be fair, and if I get proposition, well, I'm giving a response. To be fair,
no, you don't. You've been responding all night, and that's all you've been doing.
To you. Responding to you. So
yeah,
so that means that you've been instigating conversation. I've been responding to you. So how am I at fault for that? You instigate the conversation, I give a response, and I get grief for responding. That doesn't make sense.
A bunch of nothing words strung together.
Well, not at all, really. What I said was, right, you said you're an open book, right, and I said, not really. I had to extract information out of you, didn't I?
Like
what? It's an open book. Like the conversation we just had earlier.
Which one?
Oh my God! Right, of course you can play a funny game if you want.
No, I'm not playing a funny game. Honestly, we've had a lot of conversation about different topics.
Yeah, right. So I had to actually I premised a question. You repeated something. I had to repeat it again to extract information out of you. Yeah, which you gave.
Yeah, hold on. It's good you brought that back up. So, Tubbs is here. So you said that. I didn't say that, Tubbs. Let me speak, guys. Let me speak. Let me speak. Hold on, Tyrone, please. This is important, right? So Joe said that Society X and Tubbs were to have decided to become a judging force on the community, right?
I said community council. What I said, and that's
right.
what I have.
You were quizzing me on, do I think that's right or wrong? And I said, I don't know. I wasn't involved in a conversation, right? And you were having to go at me for bigging that up or something when I never did. I thought you did. I'm not saying I won't. No, I didn't. I won't say I won't. I just said I want to hear their side of the story first before I make a judgment, right? So you were calling it. You were saying you weren't agreeing with it, Joe. In all fairness,
no, I was saying. Listen, right? I never said I didn't agree with it. I said I didn't understand, fully comprehend the system of it and the comprehension of it. When, if it's all about feelings, it's hard to legislate for individual feelings. So how would it work? Yeah, that's the only reason why most people are against it. Most people are against it for that precise reason, right? Yeah, and not only that,
so
whether you like it or not. Well, well, it would depend. Like, I've asked these questions once before, right? I've never had an answer. Like, who allocates the Council of Elders, right? Are arseholes allowed to be on the Council of Elders so it's not just like a echo chamber? You get what I mean? These are all questions that everybody wants to know. They would all like to know how it works. And that's why anyway bringing up the subject matter to figure out how it works.
Your best mate Jojo was saying.
You know?
Watch the stream again and watch what your best mate Jojo was saying there, Tubbs.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Listen, it's all good. The bottom line is I've asked the same questions every time, even on Society X's, on panels, even on Tubbs I've asked the same questions. So I wouldn't be upset and getting Tubbs to go rewatch because I've asked the same questions already on Tubbs. So
no, you fucking didn't. You were trying to get me to say something, right?
I was trying to get you, And the reason for that, wait for it.
And now you're all fucking up Tubbs.
No, it's no. The reason why I made that premise, the reason why I asked that question, let's be fair, right?
You can fuck with me, mate.
The reason why I made that premise, the reason why I brought that premise in the question up, right, was under the guise and the premise of your no comment and how the YouTube being the same as the real world, and in the real world, no comment to the popo would be taken as a good and they fucking girl. Yeah, right? So it's all the same thing. And that is also the same reason why I said I had to extract information out of you, Mr. Open Book. So it's all right, man. We're all back to the same little starting point we were 20 minutes ago. No, I'm no fuck. Like I do believe the online safety bill. I do believe hate crimes. I do believe there is enough. I'm not even going to respond to him because all he's want to do is kind of like just talk shit.
What do you want to talk about, Gamer? Gamer, what do you want to talk about that?
I want to welcome you guest onto the panel.
Yeah, we
go on then. What do you want to say?
Aye, lads, you all right?
Ah, yeah.
Bobcat.
Sorry, mate.
Pleased to meet you. I said, pleased to meet you.
Lad. Nice to meet you, lad.
Hello,
how you
Bob.
doing,
Can
Bob?
we back you on the
I'm
panel?
doing absolutely fantastic.
Who's on the panel anyway? What have we got on the panel?
Joe, Gamer, Footjoy, me, you, Tubbs, Bobcat, JJ, Bright 77, and Steve.
Okay, hello guys. I've got on here two people.
Oh, my mate, Gamer.
Should I remember you?
If you like it, Joe. You have to give me big ups for that, Joe, now. Come on, now.
Let's knock it on the head now, Footjoy, so we can get back from the conversation. Let's chat about something different, is it? You know? It's been done to death.
I loves it, man. I loves it. That's why he's trying to fucking... That's why we're trying to
That's
go
why he's
back.
wind me up. Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do?
You're
What
cut
then?
for the same
What?
cloth. You're cut for the same cloth as others, man.
Right.
I'm going to mute
Gamer, do you
myself,
want
right?
to talk about something
No,
specific?
but you know what, Footjoy? I haven't got out against you, really, mate. But you sit there and you start to play the victim, but then you try to go Joe again.
I never played the victim. I never once in my life played the victim. You played the victim more than I have, mate.
Bro. Come on, Footjoy. You're better than that, you know.
Come on, Dubs. Come on, Dubs.
bro. You're better than that, man.
You and Quaver.
Oh, I'm my best me every time, mate.
Big up, Quaver.
Quaver, shut up.
By the time
Quaver was here before you. Shut up.
Everybody's been getting emails.
Right, have you got anything to say, Bright? Bright, have you got anything to say?
I can't do that. I can't do that, Tubbs. I'd never be able to do that.
Thank you for finding us.
What's that, Joe?
I would never be able to big up what you just bigged up. If you didn't ken what you can, you should go look at my page and look at the video. Go look at the video that's titled Surf. It's not about surf. Go watch it.
Right. Let me in then, because I don't know me, Joe.
You can't. TG Burrow boy, go watch it. It's his words, no mine. And by the way, it's when I was on my meds, right? Yeah, which is pretty much like, right? Go watch it. Go watch it. It's no little piece out. It's no little piece out. It's say Detected Tomato. Detected Tomato allowed me to play it, Tobbs. All right, so you can.
Is that where it's at?
No. It's on mine. It's on mine, Tobbs. It's on mine. It's on mine, Tobbs. Right? Yeah. It's a video titled Surf. It's titled Surf. Yeah, go watch it. Go watch it. And that video was given permission by the guy that clipped it, called DT.
Original.
Right? No. This is when you. This is after you followed me about for 6 months, calling me a cunt. Yeah, and it gives. It's not been edited at all. You like cunt. It's 2 parts, right? Because there's bits in between. And by the way, Tobbs, we all know the bits in between was conversations with Vincent Vega about certain other things that we didn't want to talk about, right? Anne-Marie shit, right? That's why it's cut out, right? Yeah, it's nothing to do with that shit. You just need to listen to this little fucking nonsense cunt's words. And you'll not like him either, bro, to be fair.
Right, go on, Joe.
Right?
Eamon, I don't think he is, Eamon. I don't think he is. I'm not sure, though. I don't think he is.
What's Eamon saying?
He's saying you're orange Orange man.
No. I got blackballed, Damon, for being a Fenian. I got blackballed for being a Catholic, Damon. You're a mug.
Right, yeah, I heard you say that before.
It's like, honestly, this is why I say I'm pro-infidel. I say I'm pro-infidel, infinitely Derek, infidel, yeah. I'm a Christian.
What are you talking about again, mate?
You know?
Joe, what's your channel? Can you put it in the link so I can have a look?
Yeah, you put it in, Joe.
Can someone put Joe's link in the channel, please?
I've just said hi. I've just put hi in the main chat, so
no, but you have to be a mod.
Yeah. Well, dude, no. One of the mods can just fucking grab my shit. Ministry can just grab my shit.
Crayons, lad.
Yeah,
to be honest, I'm ex-army, so I have, like, as long as it's Crayola and none of that fake shit, we eat crayons.
Friends, people with the hell. Keep going, Joe.
Keep going, Robert.
Can a mod put Joe's link in, please?
Yeah, I'll do it, JJ.
Cheers,
stick it in the back trap, Ministry.
But I won't be able to get it in the back. It goes off. Can you put it in the comments?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to get my other phone.
Comments is easier. I'll have to come off of here and then I won't be able to get back on.
This is the reason.
I haven't really, Joe, listen, I've never spoke to this right me, but I've seen him.
It's all good. Listen. Denny, I'm not going to just watch the video, make your own fucking decisions, bro. Right? Man. Yeah, and you'll understand why. Even the other day there with this cunt, I had to tell him, look, listen, I want to speak to you. Don't speak to me. All right, I've known my medication, so there'll be no me sitting there letting you hang yourself with your words. I'm going to tell you, no canoes will be made out of you. Stop talking to me, right? Yeah, because it'll not make a difference. Whatever this cunt ever says, it'll never be accepted anywhere near me. To be fair, aye, he'll tell you, right? I block you, every channel I get, you're blocked, you cunt. You ain't getting anywhere near me, my mods know you turn up anywhere, even your fake shit. Boom, get that fucking cunt away from me.
No, I'm no fake.
Running.
You're running.
Yeah, you've just got 2 accounts, bro. What's the other one? 101 or some shit? You fucking lying little cunt. Shut up, you liar. Fucking retard.
Not me done all the lying, Joe.
No, he just said you've not got fake accounts, but you do have another account, 101. Shut up,
polite for you. That was Joe. That was polite for you. Just
you are sorry, Tyrone. Sorry, man. You know what I mean? Ken, it is what it is, It is what it is. Like I'm trying hard. I really am. You know what I mean? I really am trying hard. I would like to blame Free Toy for trying to wind me up earlier, but this fucker, I hate him. That's why I said I would like to try and blame Free Toy for trying to wind me up. Yeah. I would like to, but I can't. This little cunt. He winds me up something chronic because I ken what he said. And like, I honestly, he chased me about the internet, people, right? Check this out, people, right? He chased me about the internet to tell me I was wrong about something once, right? Me and Michelle C chased about the internet to tell us I was wrong, right? Because we thought he said he had dreams about fucking his dead sister, and we were wrong. It was his niece.
What?
I didn't. Go watch the video, Saf, and listen to his own words. He even says it was a sticky dream, wet, ejaculated. It may not be original. Well, you can blame Dejected Tomato, who clipped the whole fucking thing, you lying little cunt. And every cunt kens DT. Every cunt kens DT is respected. And DT has been on Mark Kelly's and other places in the chat saying everything Joe said about this cunt is factually correct.
Right, hold on a second, Joe. Just for fair play here. Just for fair play, I want to hear fucking Bright's explanation of it. Just
go watch the video. Go watch the video. You can hear Bright. You can hear Bright talk for hours. You can hear him talk for hours, people.
I want to hear what he has to say here because you brought it up here on the stream, and not everybody's going to go to your channel, mate. So,
Bright, put that link in. Put your link in for us, please.
Food joy, the answer came back to me.
I can't hear you.
Why would you be so interested?
I can't hear you, mate. I can't hear you, mate.
Why would you be so interested?
Not you, Bright, Steve.
Why
can you hear me now?
Be so interested?
No, not you, Bright. The other guy there.
Oh.
Steve.
Steve Farley.
Why would you be so interested?
Your mic's breaking up there, mate.
He's asking why would you be so interested?
Because I want to hear both sides of the story. I've learned something.
Yeah, well, you can find it on other channels. It's clips.
There's two sides to each story. I have learned that. Never listen.
Well, you can actually hear the real words. You can not the opinions. You can hear the real words on other channels.
But yeah, so
big up Mark Kelly.
Where's the link? Come on, I want yours link. Ministry, please put yours link in, please.
I have done. It's in the chat. I'll chuck it in.
This clip that's been made about you. Are you happy enough that that's the truth?
Again.
I can't even see it. Where's his link?
I can't see it. I can't see
it. Chat Ministry.
What's
that? In the private chat, in the actual chat.
Yeah, it's in it. I can see it in his YouTube chat. I can see it. It says Joe, and there's a link there.
Where?
Yeah, for real. For real, he has done. He has done. He has done 100%. He has done.
I cannot see it at all.
It's all right.
Make sure you're on live chat, JJ. Make sure you're on live chat rather than top chat.
I'm on another phone watching it.
Yeah, I put it in the wrong chat. I put it not the wrong chat. I put it in
YouTube chat.
Yeah, I did, but put it in the wrong one. I put it in Ministry live streams rather than Ministry of Madness because I'm streaming to both channels now.
Right. Okay, I seen it in the live streams. To be fair. So
no,
okay.
Right. I'm on YouTube.
I was actually thinking, honestly, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No way that link's getting shadow banned. That's terrible.
That's Burrowboy. Ain't Joe.
Yeah, TJ, that's me, TJ Burrowboy. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you're a Burrowboy, yeah?
Yeah, big up the. Yeah, big up the Broomy boys.
Yeah, big up them. Yeah,
big up the Barrocks. Big up the Barrocks before that too.
It's given me an option, guys, to stream this to my audience.
So because you're in StreamYard.
Yeah.
What one am I looking for?
That's a standard. It's called Surf. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. I'm sure it's called Surf on the live stream. You scroll through the lives. You'll get loads of like Ridge Racer and shit like that. Yeah, there's one called Surf. I think it's about 3 hours. About 3 hours long, right? Yeah. And that it starts off.
Joe, give people a chance to talk, mate. Please.
All right, sorry. I'm just telling JG what he looked for. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got it. Now, what I thought when Brett spoke, I thought he was talking about himself when he was dreaming about himself being abused. That's what I thought.
No. I'll be honest with you. The original conversation, which isn't this conversation, it's been clipped, right?
That's why we're here.
The original the original conversation, right? Yeah, was actually part of a hit job to make Hawkeye, the Canadian, out to be a pedo, right? Yeah, right. Now, Bright came in and started saying what he said. And, like I said before, me and other people, I was the privy. I never watched this shit. I watched the replay. Yeah, if that makes sense, right? Yeah, at like 6 a.m. And I thought the fucker said he was having mad dreams about his deceased sister, right? Yeah. And he then chased me about when he first come into this community. You all ken it. Mark Kelly kens this. Fucking Shady kens this. Who kens this? He come in saying, Joe, you're telling lies about me. Yeah, and he proceeded to explain what lies I had thought. It turned out it wasn't his deed sister. It was his niece of child babysitting age.
It was more stated than it, wasn't it? Joe?
Yeah, you like to say your dream. You said that your dream. You said that no. You said your dream. No. You said your dream was show you Epstein Island. No, I caused your dream. What the fuck? Oh man, I caused your dream. You're joking me. Oh my god.
How far in this live stream is it? Because
it's a 3 hour live, right? It starts off talking about surfing shit, right? Yeah, but if you skip into it, right, you'll notice that it changes where I actually play a video, yeah, which is basically a link. Yeah, right. Now the link was provided.
So hang on, Joe. I think Dejected Tomato had it and said he didn't want it on his. Didn't want it on his the original stuff. Didn't want it on his channel. So Mr. D has got it, I believe.
Yeah. And Mr. D was told he could download it like at the time.
Yeah,
but
it's
unfortunately,
rejected tomorrow.
Mr. D's premium YouTube. So when you hit the download button, it doesn't download fuck all. It just basically bookmarks the page. That's all it does. It doesn't actually download it for. It just basically allows that one web page for offline play. But when the OP, the person that posts it, pulls it, makes it private, you hit that button, it just takes you a private screen. So it took a long time for Mr. D to get that shit again. Yeah, right? And we play the files on that video, so you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see when it changes StreamYards for me talking shite and all the rest of it to actually playing the video. I do pause it and shit, like to be fair, like it's hard. Like it was a hard, like I said on the live to people, right, that I cannot believe I've just like I couldn't rewatch it without getting annoyed and biting like I am now, right? Getting agitated. And I was like, I tell you what, people, right? That was when I was on my meds, where I actually sat there quiet, just allowing this cunt to hang himself. I didn't threaten him once. And I actually said to folk, I am fucking shocked that the difference between medication, no medication. Because, wow, I never threatened to take the canoe right out that cunt.
Well, it's not really
you get what I mean?
for you on YouTube at the minute, and if you're not taking your medication, George, and really letting YouTube for you at the minute.
Well, to be honest with you, gamer, whether you like it or no, my medication is there. So, like, when you come to cunt, I don't just batter you.
Who's Michelle speaking to there? Michelle's.
Don't know.
Oh, Vega. How old is you? It's all right. Yeah, she's speaking to Vega. It's all right.
Yeah, she's arguing with Vincent, I think.
To be honest with you, gamer, that's what it's for.
Somebody's echoing.
It ain't me. I've got a headset.
Steve, I think.
It's the guy with the dog, with the black dog.
Steve, you need to get somewhere with better reception, mate. Go up the hill a bit.
Go up the cliff and jump off.
I know.
Tyrone always with the best advice.
Tyrone, get in there with the zingers. Tyrone.
Can I just ask Mark Kelly? Mark, do you know about this video that yours on about?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
Re-air it again, because what did you say to me? Don't talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Torbs. Well, I thought he asked me a question. I'm just going to quickly answer. I'm going to quickly answer if that's okay. It's been discussed on a couple of lives I've had, and I didn't really like it, to be quite honest. It made me feel a bit sick, so I don't really want to even discuss it. So, but all I know is Dejected Tomato somehow recorded it and didn't want it on his channel. So I think Mr. Deegan's got it, and I haven't watched it because I don't want to watch it, to be quite honest.
Were you there when it got said, like, Mark?
No, I knew nothing about it until it was discussed on.
Right.
But Mark, can I ask you a question, Mark? Right, Mark. The only reason it was discussed on your panel is because this individual chased me and Michelle about that panel and other panels, telling us that we were wrong, Mark. He used to come on and shout like a motherfucker the whole time and all that shit. Hey, tell it all that shit. No. Bright, it's still live.
How long ago did this happen?
This is over. This is like, honestly, man, like when he's been back, he's in this, like, when did he come in this community? About 8-9 months ago-ish, right? Maybe a bit longer than that. And he chased me about everywhere, me and Michelle and a couple other folk, for about 6 or 7, 8 months. Yeah, for when it happened. So it's about 2-year-old, and this is why, like, I've got no time for him. I've got no time for him.
I'm only hearing about this now.
Well, this is because this was me on the freedom side. It's like we all talk about this community, right? But I'll be honest with you, like I've said this on various lives. This community is a mishmash of 5 communities, and there is only a certain percentage of each of the 5 communities yeah, that actually mishmash that form this community. If that makes sense, what I'm saying. If you take 5 circles, yeah, and they only interlink in the middle circle, and that means there's more people for each community that are in this so-called community that is like a mad freedom fighting, anti-fucking slavery, anti-fucking like equality / fucking auditing / fucking we don't like anything, we didn't like shit. You get what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the WAF, the fucking WEF, the fucking whatever, right?
Joe,
yeah.
What do you think of auditing, Joe? Be honest now.
I think auditing.
Joe, carry on with the conversation. 2 minutes.
Right. Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Right. Okay. Right. So basically, right. The long and short of it, it's about 2-odd-year-old, and this is why I've never had a nice word to say to this guy. I can't actually help myself anymore. I think he's a fucking wrong-un, and I can't stand the cunt. I hate him with a passion.
Can I ask?
You know what I mean?
Is this about the dream, Joe? Is it?
Yeah, about the dream, mate. About the dream.
Yeah.
Aye. And I've got various reasons, right? Because he says it's like that. At first, it was telling him about Epstein Island, and when he got ridiculed for that, he changed it. It's something else. You know, there's too many shit for me. If you have a wet dream about fucking your niece,
come on,
that's weird.
Again. That
Right?
makes me feel.
You have to.
But it makes me feel sick too.
Joe, you have
it
to
annoys me. I know, but I do. Sorry, excuse my French. I took German, all right? Yeah, like my P's and Q's, right? Yeah.
Ministry in trouble.
You get what? Look, listen. I can't accept folk like that. I can't. I just like. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Right? That's what it is. You get what I'm saying? I've not got a nice thing to say, but you get what I mean. And it's hard to even. I'm struggling right now, to be honest. I need to mute myself. I'm going to take my headset off, and I'm going to walk through the room, and I'm going to start shouting ultra-violent shit. To be honest, all right.
Make sure you're on mute.
Have a good think of the answer now, Joe.
From 2017.
Why?
Well, good evening, Mark. Good evening, JJ.
Mark, I know where I'm being used.
Sorry, Bright. Anyway, hello, Ministry.
Right, be fair. Listen, did you say that or not? Did you have a wet dream about your niece or not?
No.
You didn't?
No, I didn't. Why is that what you're hearing?
Because that's what your words say on the video that I've already pointed you to. Go listen. Seriously, go listen. Go listen yourself. Seriously.
Look, let's not go deep into this. It's been done so many times. He's saying he didn't, and Joe's saying go look at the video.
Mark, listen, I get what you're saying, mate, but listen, this is the first time I'm hearing of it, mate. It's fucking serious,
okay. It's quite revolting. It's quite, it can get revolting though, mate.
It's serious, man.
So what did you say then, right? What did you say?
Just go watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
What did you say?
Mate, it's there. Look, mate, I've got it ready on my phone to watch, mate, but I'm on the panel.
Came out today, because like see cunts that like this cunt, mate, that'll get struck shortly. That's why it was called Surf. Download it, grab it, use TubeMate on your phone. TubeMate, right? Just Google TubeMate and grab that whole shit, mate, because it'll go. I bet you. They're fucking GMM hiders, mate. They're everywhere.
Yeah. No, it's important. There's fucking there's vulnerable people, man. There's vulnerable people in this community.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
What you saying? We all are, really, Joe. What you saying, Bright?
I know I am.
Yeah, let him have a say, at least.
I've explained myself, Tubbs.
I'll do it one more time, Bright. Just simply one more time for Tubbs. And for me, I'm pretty new to this too.
Once again for the cheap sheets.
Say again.
Well, let him talk, Joe. Let him talk, please.
Yeah, say what you just said to me.
Who? Me?
Yourself.
I just said to you, have your say. Tell us what you're saying happened. I
had a dream, and somebody came along and said, "What do you know about Epstein Island?" And I said, "What? They're full of paedophiles." And he stated, "Do you know who told me that?" And I said, "Who?" And he said, "Your twin." I said, "There you go, work that one out." The dream, what it was telling me.
Did you say anything about your niece?
I dreamt of me niece, and he was trying to dig in and be Phil for himself and say go into. And I said, I don't. You can't ask questions in a dream. I just know it was like a young age. And then my mother had to say to me a few weeks after that, do you know how old she is and then now? I said, yeah, I know that.
I want to see the clip.
The clip's on Jaws now. I'm going to watch it in a bit, Gamer.
I'm Torbs. I mean, yeah, Torbs as well. I am through Troy. I had to
big up Uncle JJ.
Find out how she is. Make sure she's okay.
You're adding bits on now. Don't worry about it.
I can add it on now.
Oh, of course, because that way, on your third attempt to explain it can sound better by adding bits on. That's right. Good on you. No. Derek, mate. Derek. Oh, of course you will, you can't.
Hold on, Joe.
Maybe like it or no.
Joe, hold on. You said you're taking your headset off. Bright. Somebody's saying that you might have had a brain injury. Is that true?
I was born and then complications happened and I was rushed to a certain hospital and they shunted me.
What's shunted?
Hydrocephalus.
What's shunted mean?
A shunt in the brain.
It's not in the brain.
Water in the brain. Water in the brain. He has a cord. It relieves pressure, water pressure. He gets water on the brain. Gets water in the brain.
Okay, you haven't got it, so stop.
Yeah. Tube, whatever it is, it then comes through his brain, it goes into his liver or his kidneys and allows him to pee. And he pees out that excess water, right? Yeah. And this guy believes that it lets him have mind control and shit. Yeah, you have. You explained it. How it lets you have mind control. You told us that part of the mind control was knowing what next advert would be. And I was like, hey, dude, the adverts change every 3 hours depending on the time of day. Right? You're going to ken during the one programme that it's the same advert, what advert's next. It's not mind control. You didn't get to control what me and other people are thinking because of your shunt. To be honest, do you remember when you used to actually like go on about some Asian fucking doctor guy that you used to hound online? Do you remember that shit? Do you remember when you thought, yeah, it's no ICK, right? It's easier if you can spell it right.
You want to tell your 2012 horse story?
Dude, in 2012 I didn't know you, but anyway, I'm not bored, right? Listen, I'm bored about what you've said to me. I'm not what a backstory, right? Because I like you.
I said nothing to you.
You fucking have!
Somebody else.
Oh, dude, you were on a fucking live. I was there. You were saying it to me and many others.
Was, yeah?
Yes. So that's all I need.
Yeah, all you need.
Yeah, all I need is to listen to you, make an opinion of you based upon what you have shown me. And I think my humble opinion is you're a fucking wrong and you're a nonsense cunt. And you deserve to be burnt at the stake.
We'll prove you wrong.
Oh, how are you going to prove me wrong? Because you're the guy that's ejaculating in your dream about your fucking niece, not me.
Okay.
To be fair, that's what you said. What you lying for? It's the bracket. It's your words, no mine, bro. To be fair, it's your words, no mine. I'm just repeating what you've said. To be fair. I'm fed up.
We have got people watching it now, by the way.
I'm fed up getting picked up for repeating what's been fucking said. To be fair, it's kinda gay. It's fucking pathetic. To be honest, didn't he shoot the messenger because he's only passing on the note?
Yeah, you're gonna be fucking dealt with.
I can, and you said this years ago. The bottom line is you're a lying little cunt. Listen,
Joe, give us a second. Right, listen, is there anything you want to fucking say what you said about your niece before anyone comes back with any more comments? Is there anything you want to own up to?
Say again?
Is there anything you want to own up to about what you've said about your niece in your dream? Is it out you want to say?
It was a dream.
Right. It was a dream.
It was a dream, Joe, Gamer.
Yeah, Martin Luther King had a dream. Martin Luther King had a dream. That was a good dream.
So are you admitting that it was like a sexual dream about your niece?
Yeah.
Right. See, now we're getting somewhere. So,
It's not a dream, it's a nightmare. Come on.
Yeah, no, I know that. That's what,
Go on,
Mark
Mark.
Kelly, that's
Big
what
up, Mark.
my mother said to me. It's a nightmare. And I said, I know, but I can work them out. What they're saying to me.
Evening, John.
How old are you, Bright?
Work it out.
I don't think we have enough information to work it out.
How old are you, Bright?
77's there, isn't it?
Wow.
45.
Can I ask the rest of the panel? Has anyone else had any sexual dreams about any of the nieces or nephews? Like that?
Hell no.
No.
Has anybody else got a shoulder inside the head?
Well, to be honest with you, what's the button do?
Talking about a Puerto Rican model. He's about 8 foot tall.
Was that at the seaside? Would that include water in your ears?
We do that as well, though.
Water in your ears, bro, and it was still an adult. You know what I mean?
didn't know it was you. Yeah, of course it's an adult. Fucking hell. Never.
Fucking hell.
Well, I just want to say this. As well. Well, what it is, he's not carried out what the dream or the nightmare was, but it's just the fact that why would you want to discuss that on a live panel?
But Mark is saying that you can work out. What did it mean then? Right, listen.
I told all the dreams that I worked out, and then
okay, then. So did you work that? Right. Listen. Let Torb ask you the question, please, mate. Did you work that dream out? And if so, what did it mean?
It meant that my twin was going to go along to my brother-in-law and say what he said, and then my brother-in-law come along to me and asked me what did I know about Epstein Island. And when he elaborated with it, he said, "You know who's told me?" I said, "No, tell me." And he went, "Your twin." I said, "There you go." And he went, "That's why I told you."
I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, because that's bullshit. Like and that last Bruce Lee world, right? Yeah. See what the guy goes, bullshit, Mr. Handman. That's the best part.
I will say if he's got any mental issues, then we shouldn't be persecuting the lad, no matter what.
Well, I would say.
He shouldn't be on the panels. I'd say he shouldn't be on the panels, to be fair, Tyrone.
Yeah, I agree with
that. To be honest, it's a bit like Coco, isn't it? It's a bit like Coco. Any pictures?
Top, say that again.
I don't think you should. If you're mentally unstable, right?
I'm not mentally unstable. I'll say it again.
Oh, come on! You just said you had daydreams. You had daydreams.
Hold back a bit, Joe. Hold back a bit.
On the interwebs.
What was that, Bright?
I told them because I told the same individual another dream that I worked out. And other places that I've been, I've worked them out. When they put the pieces together, they'll go, I get what he's saying there now. Yeah, that's what he's been saying.
But Bright, no one can. We can't translate what you're trying to say.
I'm on a mission to.
That's the issue, but we can't translate what you're trying to tell us. That's an issue.
Yeah,
we're not on your wavelength.
We're just like Nancy cunts aren't on our wavelength when they say, "Oh, it's genetic. It's not me, it's you." You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, no worries, Grip. I'm not going to be long. About 10 minutes.
When I give you something the other day and you laughed and said that he's on about 9/11, I wasn't. Was I?
Well, I don't know what you're talking.
Did you
honestly
work it out?
No, I didn't. I can't work you out. I'm sorry.
I'll elaborate with it now. If you get a Bible, go to that page and it tells you about the person, the mask. That's what I was trying to show you.
Well, why didn't you just come up and say that instead of doing it in riddles?
Because I've had to work them out. You work everything out yourself. Why should I sit here and tell you all the answers when somebody up the top's calling me what he's calling me?
Well, I never called you anything other than what you said yourself.
There you go. I didn't say I was a nonce, you dickhead.
No, you did. You said you did. You said you had a wet dream. Yeah?
No, I didn't, Joe.
You fucking did. It's on the fucking video. It's there. I asked you a question. You give an answer. That means that's your answer. I never asked you a fucking superstitious question. I asked you quite a factual question. Was it a wet dream? Was it soggy? And you hesitated, and then I pursued you on it. Yes, you did. It's all there for every country to hear, bro.
Well, I asked a straight question. I asked whether his dream was
I
sexual.
think it's we're bordering on the border.
And he said yes. And he said yes. So it means it was wet. It was sexual.
I think we're on the borders of bullying him. So I think we better just calm it down a bit, you know.
If anybody thinks that, right, then I'm not going to say sorry for it, right? I'm going to turn around and say, what the fuck's the matter with your mind? You know? And I have stated many times, yeah? The video's there. Video's there. Did he go and watch it, people? Did he go watch it, right? Yeah? Uncle JJ shared that. Did he go watch it, right? Just download it. YouTube me. Grab the whole video. Watch it at your leisure.
Yeah, all right. Watch your leisure. Everybody watch the video. Right, listen. Just a point I want to make here, right? I'm not justifying it. Definitely not, right? But would a nonce come out on a panel and just say that? No, they wouldn't. They'd be trying to hide it more so.
Well, to be fair, you would think that
had that dream, but has no intentions of noncing anybody.
Yeah, but you would think that, right? But there's such a mad thing out there, which we all know, called exhibitionists, right? Yeah. Now they'll go out there and do that shit, but if you record them doing that, they get upset, right?
He has got a point, you know.
You get what I'm saying? That's just whether you like it or not, human nature. I ain't saying anything about it. I'm only working my opinion, my humble opinion, right? Yeah, at 40 fucking 2-year-old, 43 this year, people, right? That I don't like him because he wants to come out his fucking mouth, right? I don't like the fact that he chased me down on the interwebs, yeah, to tell me I was wrong. It wasn't his deed sister. It was his fucking niece. That didn't make any better to me. That makes it worse.
I don't see somebody in their right mind going around saying that.
Well, I don't think. Well, that makes a difference to me. I don't have nothing to do with the cunt. That's why if he turns up on any accounts of my shit, gets bang, ding, 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 bong. I don't want to speak to him. He engages me. He engages me. He engages me every time, Foottoy Boy. He engages me every time, right? And he knows. He knows every time he engages me, it'll come back to this conversation. That to myself is weird. He was on Mark Kelly's one night where he admitted that he talks in code so people ask him questions, right? That to me is a very narcissistic thing. Yes, you talk in code so people ask you questions so you're relevant. To me, that's mental, right?
Yeah, but Joe, that's your untrained opinion. Can we agree on that?
No, that is my opinion. Trained. Well, what do you mean untrained? I've met everybody for every walk of life, being an ex-service personnel, and not only that, I did all that shit and left that shit halfway through my lifespan. The rest of it has been doing normal shit, working blue chip companies. Oh, medical advice. I can't think I've given medical advice, but I've been called a sociopath, I've been called a narcissistic. You all call me it.
Stop talking for a minute.
So maybe it takes one to ken one.
Yeah, don't take anybody's medical advice on fucking YouTube. That's stupid. Listen, right, why don't you go to a professional? Maybe you're seeing one already. I don't know. Are you seeing a psychiatrist or a social worker?
On the stream. It's been done.
Well, to be honest with you, that's a good question.
Why don't you talk to a professional about that dream? I think that's a good idea. But don't talk to people on fucking YouTube. Talk to a professional.
It's hard when it's hard, isn't it? We're talking about it now.
Foottoy, right? Marie C, right? Yeah, right? Yeah, she came in that night when this shit was recorded, right? And she actually came in and said, as a person who works with people like Bright, yeah, if she was told that dream, Yeah. Now he said on the live that he had told his home help type person, like Marie C, what does. Yeah, right. I think it's Marie C. Right. I may be wrong. Right. If I am wrong, I do apologise. She's going right. Yeah, but she said that she would have to report him. You know. Yeah. He was asked when he spoke to his home help type things. Yeah. He was asked what did they say? They said things like you know.
It wasn't Marie C. It was another Marie. I don't think she's in about no more because of what's.
Yeah, am I wrong with Marie C? Marie C.
Yeah,
listen, I'm sorry if
it's
I'm
the
wrong.
Marie who used to be the carer. You might remember her. She used to do a live in her car driving to the care homes.
Yes, dark hair,
nice looking girl.
Nice
yeah,
hang on. Dejected is saying it was Lisa Marie.
That's it. Yeah, you got it. Yes, the one.
Lisa Marie. Yeah. That's right. Can you put that back up for DT so I can hear? Yeah, Lisa Marie. Right, DT. Right. Cheers, bro. Sorry, Marie C. I'm sorry. I think I fucked up again. I got Marie C. I'm fucking. Right, she's going to be no happy, is she? I'm going to. It's twice I've done it. No, it's twice I've done it. It's twice I've done it now, right? And the last time she was like, "I want a picture of your cat." I'm going to have to put a picture of my cat up now for real. She's not going to be impressed.
Uber. Joe doesn't do drugs. It wasn't drugs. Just drink. Occasionally,
guys, I'm gonna shut this down now. Gripper's scheduled for 8:30, so
that's a shame.
I'm gonna go and have a watch.
Bright, talk to a professional, mate, about this.
Yeah. You put a link up for this clip, this break clip. You put the link up again, please.
Gamer, man, just hit my fucking page, mate. Go to JJ's. Gamer, go to Uncle JJ's. Uncle JJ posted that. Go to his community page. He's posted it.
Mr. D's got the whole live, not Joe talking the live.
The whole stream.
He's got the live.
Who has Mark? Who's got the all
Mr. D, Mr. Deegan. He's got two channels. One's called Mr. D, and one's called Mr. Deegan.
To be honest with you, Mark,
actual words, not Joe talking. The actual words.
Mark, to be honest with you, what I play is the two videos for Mr. D. Yeah, right.
Okay, well, he's just got them, though, not you talking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your one's 3 hours long. I haven't even watched them, to be quite honest.
To be honest with you, Mark.
Well, let me just say this, Joe. When Dejected Tomato said, I don't want that shit on my channel, I take it is sort of stuff that I wouldn't want on my channel. So Mr. D's put it up anyway.
Must be bad. Got to be bad.
Well, let's be fair. This guy is not playing with the full deck, so, you know, I'm not excusing him, but I don't think we should persecute him any longer.
Well, but the thing is, I'm on that one as well. Is although he's had these dreams, he's not carried them out. So it's not. It's just my words. It's very odd for someone to say something like that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Read it aloud
to be honest with you, my own humble opinion, right? If you actually understand what I said before, when he talks in code, he can talk normal, he can type normal. Right, he doesn't have to speak the way he speaks.
No, he's got it wrong again. He said he can't.
No.
He's saying I can.
No. What I said was, you talk in code, so people ask you questions, and that's kind of narcissistic because you talk in code, so it makes you relevant. As if you just speak normally, if you just spoke normally, you maybe not be half as bad.
Yeah, but Joe, you do the same thing. You shout over people.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, no worries, guys. I've put a link in for Gripper's live. He'll be going live in about 3 minutes.
We can go. All of us go over there. We'll go up and finish this off.
No, Grip. Right, hopefully you'll get fucking headshot day one, week one. You nonsense cunt.
Right. Save it for medical professionals, mate. Seriously, let them deal with that with you.
I want to have my fantasy before I go because I'm about to leave. My fantasy is at the end of the day. Listen, my fantasy at the end of the day is if I had some weird dream like that about one of my nieces, anything like that, I would have just deleted it, never spoken to it again, never thought about it again. I would definitely not have came on the live and spoke about it on YouTube. That's my fantasy.
Yeah, big up ministry. See you guys later.
Ministry, big up.
See you later, future. God bless you.
Big up, Ministry. Big up, JJ. Big up.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Oh, well,
That's what you told everybody in your streams.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Go and sort it out, right, mate. Go and sort it out, that guy. I've heard that story before, buddy.
Cheers, Tob.
What story before?
Nuts.
Yeah, it is.
You'd remind us to big up Shadies, mate. Mind us, we've already had a talk about this, mate. So you've already explained to me, mate. It's old news.
No, but he brought it up again today, didn't he?
No,
he
mate. He's obviously got
it all the time.
The guy doesn't like you, mate.
On his own stream,
stay away from the cunt, right, mate. Stay away from him, mate. Stay away from him, mate.
I'm doing
the guy's just said he doesn't like you, mate. So what's the point of going over and continuing it, right? The guy just said he doesn't like you, so no, don't continue on, mate. Just let him fucking jog away.
It's different. It's hard, and it's hard for me to keep calm when I'm being accused of things that I don't do.
Exactly.
That's what he was. That's what
he's saying.
You've
heard the story and you've already explained yourself, right? You've already explained it, mate. It's a bit fucked up. It's a bit fucked up, buddy, but at the end of the day, some people are fucked up, mate. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to shut this down now because Grip is just about to go live. So
is this who I think it is?
I'm going to jump over. It's John Beck.
Right, go on then.
There's a picture to prove that the earth is actually, it's no flat. Aye. Thanks for hearing us, Ministry. I'll try and go on another one, mate.
Yeah, no worries, John. No worries at all.
Cheers.
See you, Bright. Pick up the Independent. Well, cheers everyone for coming over from Ministry when it was finally back up. I'm going to have to review my content and get rid of some of my copyright claims and shit just to be on the safe side. Cheers for watching. I'll play a video and see you all in a bit.
Thank you fuckers for watching. Now piss off and find a less boring stream and recover some of the brain cells you lost while watching Ministry of Madness.
Oh dear, it seems as if you have earned 5 minutes on the naughty step wearing a fucking dunce's cap. Yellow card for fuck's sake. Big up all the keyboard warriors hiding in mummy's vagina.